Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Elements in Shadow with What Team Comp. I'm your host, the Uncommon Guru. Say hi, everybody.
Yo.
Hello.
We've got Elasha, played by our fantastic Madrino, Ellie, played by wonderful Paris, Cheshire, played by Butters, and the new friend we made last week, Snow, played by Chris. And are you guys ready to hop on in?
Oh, you know it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. Awesome. So, when last we left off, the party had been traveling through Mervale, heading towards the capital, looking for signs and notes of Wolf. Along the way, they made their way into a fishing village where Karg, after making sure the mule was set up for the night, was struck by lightning and knocked unconscious, after which they looked around the town and found themselves meeting with a tabaxi who, while rough-mannered, seems to be willing to, at the very least, work with them and trying to figure out what's going on, especially when, after doing some research, they found that a child from years back had been found missing, and that one of the islands had strange, wild occurrences that have caused them some concern with the parallels to other people they've heard in the village. Now, after getting a long night's rest so that they're well rested and able to go, with the assistance of their host to give them a ride to the island, what would you guys like to do? Well,
That's cool.
Ellie is already up and awake and walking in with Karg as they went outside after dawn had already broken over the mountains to do a quick workout. So they
This
are walking in.
fucker's ruined her fucking sleep schedule.
You ruined your own sleep schedule. Don't you blame this on him.
I blame it on him because ever since he woke her up at 4 a.m., she's been doing it nonstop.
Once.
When you fuck up someone's sleep schedule, you get stuck.
Oh my gosh. Regardless. So what are you guys up to?
I'll be
Well,
drinking
Elasha's
milk in the
already
tavern.
up because elves. So she's probably been waiting for the rest of the party to get up,
Okay.
chatting with their host.
Okay. And what are you doing, Snow?
I will be up and drinking milk in the tavern.
He went to the tavern just immediately like, fuck you.
Oh no, sorry. I thought we were at
No,
the
no,
tavern. flat.
No.
You guys are at the
The sea elf's
sea elf's
house.
residence. Yes, he does have milk if you wanted to drink
Okay.
some.
I was gonna say the sea elf
Um,
drinks almond milk.
Ew.
I'll distastefully drink the almond milk and be like, "Fine, this will do."
It's
But-
not
I'm pretty
almond
sure
milk.
it's normal
It's
milk.
normal
Yeah.
milk.
Oh,
I was just hanging around.
Don't josh him like that. He doesn't know what this man has. You start to drink it
fresh.
distastefully, and you're like, "Wait a
This man
minute."
is fresh awake. Leave him alone.
that hurts my feelings that you deceived me like that.
Oh my gosh.
Snow
I
takes
am
his milk very
disgusted.
seriously. Okay,
Very, very seriously,
very
he's
seriously.
in the
There are a
past,
few
or-
things that he takes as seriously in life.
obviously.
Remind me to die a carton of milk, then BRB.
That'd be really mean.
That'd be so mean. How dare you?
He might go into a rage.
Oh no.
Oh, good. He's like me. Awesome.
Take a level in barbarian just to go into a rage.
I can train you.
Yeah. Anyway, but he'll be drinking milk.
Okay, so you're drinking on your milk. You're getting your nice, delicious milk drunk down.
All one needs in life.
The sea elf comes down, not wearily. He's, like Elasha, been ready and waiting for this. And as he looks you guys over, he kind of breathes out slowly as he seems to be resigned to the fact that I'm bringing this many people on my boat. Are you guys ready?
Yeah. I'd say I am.
I have been ready.
Good, good.
Can your boat handle all of us?
Just don't rock it, and you should be fine. We're not going so fast as to we don't want to disturb the creatures of the lake, and we're just
Oh, that's fair.
We might be elbow to elbow a little bit, but we'll be fine.
All right.
Make some motion. Come on, follow me.
Elisha, is it a
Before
good
this
idea to
man
go
had-
in half blind?
What?
If you look at her, she doesn't have her headband, so her hair is blocking one of her eyes.
Karg goes back into the house to grab your headband.
Wait, she's the smart one. She would know.
He shoves it in your hand. Put it on, please.
Most certainly want to be at the top of your game for what we are planning to do today.
By the way, I love that Elisha for 2 seconds just went, what? Like, straight up, no elegance, no, nothing. Just straight up.
You
Are
went to go
stupid?
train. What happened that you're now half blind was her thought process.
Yeah. What?
Elisha
yeah,
getting
Did you
ready.
headbutt your husband and
Elisha
miss?
getting ready to take out Karg. You took her eye!
What kind
I
of training
didn't do
you
shit.
do in the morning?
I didn't do shit. Grabs your headband and
Puts
gives
it
it,
on.
puts it in your hand. Put your hair up. Please.
Not easy as you think it is. She's trying to grab her great axe at the same fucking time.
He takes your great axe from you.
Hey!
Put your hair up and I'll give it back. You know I'll take care of it.
He's holding that axe hostage.
She'll fix her hair. Give it.
As soon as it's fixed up, he gives it back.
Realize this 6'1" chick is still bouncing to try and grab shit out of his hand.
He's a
You
tall
dick.
man. I mean, to be fair, if I wasn't being a dick, I'd be trying to help you myself. And the last time I tried to help someone with a headband, I ended up tying my fingers into the ribbons.
How did
I was half expecting to hear like last time I tried to help someone with a headband, I accidentally killed them.
To be fair, I haven't done that yet.
that would be an
That's
interesting
thankfully
course?
Reassuring.
Yes. Whether or not I might do that in the future remains to be seen.
I'm putting on
Let's-
my armor.
Anyway.
Yeah, we'll put it on the boat. We can,
Is that a good idea?
No. I don't have armor put on right now because my armor melted. Lucky me.
I'll
Oh,
give
yeah.
him mine.
No, you
Shut up and take it.
You shut up and take it. You're the one who's actually
She walks
might be
away from
fighting.
him as she drops it in his hands.
I'm putting this on you.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Elisha just watching this quietly. An amused smirk on her face.
Taking notes the whole time.
Put it on and this will take a lot less time.
No, he's still following. You guys are obviously on your way down to the boats, and when you get there, it's not a very large boat. It can fit all of you squeezed together. It's clear that, as he said, this is normally something he would go on maybe with maybe 1 or 2 friends to go night fishing with. So it's just got a couple of oars. He kind of looks at you all and is just like, if you're putting on armor, I'm going to say don't row. He hands an oar to Cheshire. Help me out with this, will you? As he hops into the boat. Just kind of moves around and, come on, gets everyone into the boat. Alright. As you all get in, he pushes off and he and Cheshire begin to make their way towards the island. He's in the front so that Cheshire knows kind of how and when to stroke with the oar, which if he didn't know before, just watching him, he's very easily just takes the top part of it, grabs it by the part next to where it actually becomes an oar, and just very slowly drags it back along the back of the boat towards the island.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Did Cheshire get his head shaved during the night?
No. Not unless you said yes to allowing her to cut his hair.
Did she ask?
Yeah.
Yeah, she let him. So
You let
everybody
her-
watching, Cheshire now has an undercut.
Yep, so yeah, he got basically the majority of it kind of just shaved off with what, the side of a great axe? What did you use?
She asked for a razor. If there wasn't one, she'd use her greatsword.
If there wasn't one, you were gritting my machete.
Oh, fair enough.
That would work.
Cheshire's, yeah, Cheshire's not letting you go
With a
carve
great
into
sword.
his head.
Why not?
Even he has some sense.
I mean, yes, I has some sense with a machete being handed over. Regardless, you have an undercut now. Congrats.
Da, 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 da.
Da 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 da. You got a new haircut. As you guys are moving across the water, what is your passive perceptions?
I think mine's 12. Hang on. I'm in the wrong fucking area. God dang it.
17.
15. Okay. And if I remember correctly, Cheshire has the same as Karg, which should be 13, and Elisha.
Yes.
What is your passive perception?
It's not high.
Good, good.
It is. Don't tell me. Don't say that, Guru.
Right.
Love you.
Oh. I was wrong.
What is it, like 16?
It is exactly 16.
Excellent.
Mine's 13, excuse me.
As you're going across the water, Snow, you see the majority of them.
Great.
You may have missed one or two, maybe three
Them.
of them.
Right.
Right.
The other
Elisha,
alligators we
you
saw.
see about the same number, maybe a few less, and
How many exactly did you say?
the ones that I'm going to go up from least to most on this.
Okay.
Ellie, you said yours was a 12?
13.
13. Okay, so you, Karg, and Cheshire all have 13. So the three of you can see about 2 alligators just kind of floating around. It's kind of nice. They look like they're just relaxing. They're clearly more obviously in the ocean, not ocean, the surface of the water is what I meant to say, where they will be able to sunbathe when the sun comes up. Elisha, you're able to see 4 more than them. And Snow, you're able to see 2 more than Elisha. So in total, 9.
8. Oh, 9. Oh, because they saw 3. Okay.
Yes, you saw 3. Actually, was it 8? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. No, 9. Yes, I was correct. I did my math right. It's just 9 total. And they're not large creatures. They're medium creatures as far as you can tell, so they're young. Granted, the 2 that you see, beyond what everyone else sees, those ones are large. And they are more in the water, like underneath it, just kind of swimming along slowly. Not aggressive, just under the water.
Got it. I'm just gonna slowly look at Elisha, kind of lean over and be like, "So you see all 8 of them, right?" There are 9.
You have me beat by 3, it would seem.
Well, it's I'm just that perceptive. I mean, I'm just that good. But oh well,
I'm
it's all
not
good.
counting
Ellie-
nearly that many, Kark says.
Ellie leans to Karg. Can we just...
I kind of meant to
Put him
just
in the
whisper
water?
to Elisha.
I don't think so.
This boat isn't large enough to just whisper to me.
Well, that's fair, I suppose.
Luckily, I don't think he heard you, because otherwise that'd have been rude. Just be nice. You've done the same thing.
Done what?
Just stuff from back
Man,
in
you
our
guys are
tribe.
gay.
Trying to count. What?
She looks insulted!
Wait, what?
I'm just saying. I'm not sure how you guys are gonna react. Elisha seems the most calm-headed,
To be fair,
calm and level-headed.
I am very level-headed.
Okay.
I was just struck by lightning, the other day, and I might be a little bit twitchy about the fact that I was struck by lightning. Thank you.
I'm impressed that you were willing to come onto a small rickety boat in the middle of a lake. No offense to the sea elf whose boat this is.
Some taken.
Oh well.
He could just kick you off and leave your fate to the alligators.
I'd prefer not to, because that means that they'll come towards the boat, and then we have to deal with them. Would you prefer? I mean, no, never mind. Don't want to. You were the one excited about it. Never mind.
Oh, I realized halfway through the sentence. Wait, yes, she would. Never mind. Are any of them within striking distance?
No.
Then we're good.
Don't agitate them.
If they come within striking distance, yeah, I'm gonna hit it, because that means it's gonna bite me.
Maybe. Or we might be able to get past them if they're like asleep or something. Let's not look for a fight while we're in the middle of a boat.
How am I looking for a fight by defending myself from an alligator trying to take my arm?
If it tries to attack you, then sure, fight it. But if it's just, within 5-10 feet, leave it alone.
I'm saying if it comes to me.
You said within striking distance.
She said if it comes within striking distance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
5 feet.
She means like if it approaches and legitimately moves itself to striking distance.
Look, if it bumps the boat, it bumps the boat. Just if it tries to come out of the water to get you, sure.
Yeah, if it tries to attack you, that's fine. But just having it get close does not warrant an attack. They're territorial, but if you leave them alone, they might not attack us.
Hopefully.
She is a great Exocarg.
Well, yes.
You're 90% of my impulse control.
She's right. He hands you back your armor. Put it on.
No.
I'm being your impulse control, and your impulse said to give away your armor. Now put that shit on.
The impulse wasn't what told me to give away the armor. The worry about my fiance was what told me to give away the armor.
And I'm doing the same thing. Now put it on.
Now!
He turns around, not taking it back. If you drop it in the river, I'm not getting it out of it.
She sets it in front of him and turns away.
You're on a boat. You're behind him at the moment.
Do you really think she wouldn't stand up to drop it in front of him?
Make a dexterity save.
I'm about to die!
This
Oh, wait,
is not
I
a
haven't
danger
hit.
sense thing. This is not a danger sense thing. You manage to stay on the boat, but you kind of rock it a little bit, and the elf slowly looks back at you, just like, sit the fuck.
He started it.
I'm finishing it. If you're gonna act like a child on here, I might as well put you back on shore. Jeez.
Did she call me a child or a Kark? Okay, 'cause I was
He's
about to be
calling.
like,
He's
what
calling.
the
He's
did
calling
I-
Kark. No, yeah, he's
Snow
not
sitting
you.
here like I didn't do shit!
I know you didn't do shit. I'm talking to those two.
While this is all going on, Elisha glanced at the sea elf like she's on The Office.
Humans, am I right?
Right.
Yeah, they're pretty, they're something else.
Well, not just human.
You're not entirely exempt yet. We'll see how well you do. Hopefully you will be. Maybe we'll get lucky.
He said,
Takes about 15 minutes with the slow pace that he is taking to ensure that you guys don't get attacked by anything to get to the island that he mentioned before. It's the island, as I mentioned, on the right, and so it is the second furthest island from the shoreline. As he pulls up to it, he kind of just pulls it to a stop, letting it kind of lightly bump into the side of the island, and he shoves his oar down, just kind of staring at the island for a second before he breathes out. Just look, I'll wait here till sundown if I can. I can't say. I can't.
If you need to leave to be safe, then it's fine.
I'll come back around sundown. Just don't die. I don't need that on my conscience, and I don't need you guys having to worry about that either. Alright?
Just worry about yourself first, please. I don't want you to get hurt.
You're too busy worrying about everyone else and you're forgetting to worry about yourself. Don't forget about it. Just kind of pushing himself away after you all get out. Mind the waters. These creatures are a little too smart for their own good. He begins to make his way back towards the village in the distance, and you are now on the island. So, which direction would you guys like to go?
What's on the island? What do we see right now that would give us any indication of a good direction?
Looking around just kind of casual, passively, there's obviously a dense foliage around you, one that indicates a lot of growth. It has a kind of a swampy sort of smell, the kind that indicates there's a lot of humidity here due to the lake. However, as you actually step towards the glade, you realize that a lot of it is only around the beach. It's actually a lot drier if you go deeper in. While there is plenty of brush, plenty of foliage to hide behind yourselves, that also means that there's a lot you probably don't see as much as there is that you do.
So really, we could go in any direction.
Yes. You
We should
can
look
roll
for tracks.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mom
Yep,
came in. What am I
see
seeing?
dense
Nothing
foliage
so far.
of a. Again, it looks and it feels like it should be swampy at the shoreline, but the more you look
Be right
around,
back.
the more you realize that it's kind of got a almost more of a forest jungle texture to it.
Got it.
Snow offered, saying that you guys should look for tracks, and if you want to do that, roll a survival check.
Which one of us?
Whoever wants
Do you
to.
want to do separately or give advantage to someone else?
Mhm.
No, I'm asking him which he wants to do.
I mean, I'm not proficient in it, but
I am.
okay then. I'll grant her. I'll try and help her.
Okay, so he's giving you
Alright,
advantage.
Yay!
All right. So with a 20, I'm going to give you an idea of what's going on with this place. And
There we go.
to give you guys an idea. And I'm actually going to give everyone else an idea as well. I did not think this through. Hold on.
Will you zoom out, you piece of shit? There we go.
Oh, wait, nope. Hold on. Also, while I'm doing this,
He's still not wearing that armor, is he?
he is not.
Is there a way to force someone to put on armor?
No. Thank you to Jewel Score, by the way, while I'm getting this set up here for the image for the Team Comp logo. I was trying to work something out, and it's just so cool. I love that he was able to take the concept that I had and actually make it something that looks, good.
I really like it.
I do as well. Whoops, that's not where I want that. There we go. So let me.
No, do not want.
So I'm currently looking at the island.
Yes,
correct?
this is from an aerial view, so you guys actually have an idea. It's a bit crude and whatnot, and I am probably going to start throwing trees randomly to give you guys more idea of where jungle areas
A
actually
tree spawns in front of Ellie's face.
are. Ellie runs into the tree, making a deck save.
Bonk.
What'd you say?
Wait, what?
Butters?
She needs to turn up her render distance.
Oh, Let me see if there's like a pin.
Also- Because I'm not wearing it, can I just persuade him to put it on?
No,
Why?
because he is being very stubborn as you are being.
Fucking shit,
She
lightning
literally
just struck
goes-
so close to my house. Holy fuck.
You are not Cheshire. You can't survive 3 of them.
I can't survive one, bitch. What you mean?
I literally only have 1 point of a difference if I don't wear the fucking armor. That is why she's so insistent.
He wouldn't know that.
She would basically just be saying, I don't have much less defense putting this on. You do. Please wear it. For God's sake.
Hold on. Roll a persuasion check.
Ew, I just drooled.
Don't do that.
Wow!
This. If we get into trouble and you get hurt, we're switching back out. Understand?
Fine. I just wanted you to be more properly defended, because I can take a great axe to the stomach. I don't know about you.
Also, giving it an aura that you can all see. Aura. Someone pick a nice color.
So that's where we landed.
Yes. Someone give us a nice color.
Blue, it just went down, and I just see a "you are here"
You are
marker.
here. Yep. Who wants to give me a color for the aura?
Blue.
No. There's blue water
Red.
around, so it won't stand out
Orange.
enough. Orange works. Okay.
Also, that snort was hard enough that it hurt.
I'm sorry. I'm not really, but you know.
Oh, fuck you.
I was gonna say, are you?
No.
Oh, wait, that blends with the green.
And
Back.
that was my power going out.
Oh no.
Oh, Lord.
That's what me leaving was. Power went out for a bit.
Yeah, because it's storming.
Welcome back.
Yeah. I told you this was gonna happen.
We knew, but you
We
know.
knew, but fuck, we didn't hope it would happen.
Yeah, obviously.
Excuse me. Holy crap.
You think a darker orange might work better?
Yeah, a little bit darker. Because it's weird against the green.
I getcha. Wasn't sure if that would work well or not. That's
What is
fine.
the aura representing?
It's just to show you guys, to help you guys see it better, is basically.
Okay.
That's
Unless
all it
you want
is.
to just, like, go fuck it and make it gray.
I mean, I'll make it dark gray. There we go. That
works, there we
so
go.
much better. All right, so you guys now have an idea of where you are, and with the 20 survival check that you rolled, you can see that there are a variety of tracks, from ones big and small. The tracks seem to lead, again, all over the place, but there are some that are thank you, Cheshire. There are some that are clearly larger that appear to be heading in a northeast direction.
I'll point out the tracks and start following.
Cool.
I don't
What's
know
your
why that
marching
took me
order
over
be?
there. You are here. Okay. It took me over to where I was making some of the foresty tree areas, and it was like, wait, no, I didn't tell you to look over there. If I press Alt, does that take you over to where the trees are?
No.
Okay, that was weird.
The tree ain't named Trent. I'm bothered.
You know, why didn't they just name it Ash?
Stop.
That would actually be really funny.
What's your name? Ash. Oh, that's a lovely name. Who gave it to you? I was born with it. No, I'm
No,
not
even
an
worse.
ash tree.
Like, yeah, but I'm actually like a birch tree. You know,
Yeah, you know.
that'd be really funny. I would love it.
My brother's a spruce.
Yeah.
Alright, so you begin following it.
Hey, you. Yes. Oh crap.
No, that's my cousin. Oh, no, you meant me. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh my
I'm
god.
getting rush hour vibes.
that's exactly what I was doing. Yeah.
I know. I thought it too. I'm glad I'm not the only one, but still, shit, man. As you follow along with it, keeping an eye out for... Yes, so it does do the thing. It does do the thing if I shift-click. I was trying to see what caused it to go up there, and I figured it out. Good to know.
Okay.
All right, so regardless, the tracks are big. Just you can tell that immediately. They are.
My foot. How much bigger than my foot is it?
You could probably put your heel to toe and then heel to toe again.
Okay.
In front of one another?
Yes.
Holy crap!
It's a fair-sized beast.
Fair size.
No wonder you.
Grab this.
No wonder we could see it from a distance.
Ellie looks at her axe and is like, I'm not sure this be big enough. Fuck.
It'll have to be
I mean,
one
you
of-
hit it enough, and it'll work. It'll do its job just fine. I'm sure.
I wonder how hard it's fighting. She's muttering to herself about what she could use its scales and body pieces for.
Focus. Karg just says as he finishes.
Right?
putting
Sorry,
on the
sorry,
armor.
sorry.
And I'm actually
She'll
going to
keep
drop
falling.
this onto the token layer.
She'll keep following the track. What the fuck did I just do?
You did nothing.
Okay.
Trees.
Well, no, I'm looking up giant snapping turtles for D&D because I was curious, and I accidentally dragged a photo, and as soon as I did, it started loading, and I'm like, eh!
I'm actually going to drop another one down to the map layer.
God, this is dense forest. Jesus Christ.
There are open areas, of course, but you'll get to those eventually.
Is this like home for me, essentially?
Denser in many ways.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
what
it's,
the
it's,
fuck?
it's similar to being home, but it's just a little too humid and a little too thick.
Ew.
You have to
Thick.
live with what you're given. Come on, Karg motions you to lead
Still
on.
keep walking.
As you're walking through the area, you of course do follow the tracks as you were looking for. I'm just going to move you, whoop, not shape, token. Why is that trying to draw things still?
Ah! Your fucking draw tool just screaming as it kamikazes the screen.
How dare you? Alright, let me just move you there real quick, and I'm going to have Chris, Butters, and Madrino. Roll me a d20.
Oh, Jesus
Okay.
Christ, I can't.
Do you want me to roll it on D20 or on roll 20?
Alright.
Or?
You can do either. Just type in the
Okay.
number that you get. No modifiers, just rolling it.
Okay.
I'm hungry, Sal, and I can smell Mom fixing chili.
10. Okay. So yeah, just type that in the chat as well, just so I can see him. And Madrino, d20. 9.
Weep.
So as you
Carl.
begin making your way through, you can tell that this place is it's a big place. It's a place where you could probably set up a small village. During the first part, as you're walking through, the foliage is incredibly dense to the point that you guys are actually having to cut away at it, which with the machete you're able to do so with relative ease. However, I'm going to say that with the survival check that you rolled, you only take half damage from this.
Oh,
Yep. So yeah, you only take 1 point of slashing damage as you walk through some brambles.
ow!
It's little cuts, little nicks, nothing incredibly painful, but
All of us, I'm assuming.
all of you, yes.
To be fair, like, the small cuts are the ones that for some reason to people hurt the fucking most.
Mm-hmm. They seem to persist and sting longer.
Mm.
Sucks.
Yeah. But because of the survival roll, you only took half damage, which is good. I rolled frickin' minimum on that damage too. That was hilarious.
Not for us, it wasn't.
For you guys, you were just took a little bit of scratching your arms rather than your back.
Ah, no.
Mm-hmm. As you continue deeper, eventually you start noticing a few other tracks as well of various different creatures. Nothing that seems to stand out immediately. If you want to, you can look at those, or if you want to just keep going on, because they don't seem to interact with the main tracks that you're following. Some of them will like go across it either before this creature went through or after.
Can I tell what kind of animal they're from?
Roll a nature check.
Ha!
Some of them are small, some of them are medium. Nothing nearly as big as this creature, at least.
So just a normal animal. My voice cracked.
You're fine.
But
Basically.
a creature's a creature, no matter how small.
Yes, Horde.
Don't show her a small creature. She'll try and take it. I'll keep following the big brain.
And Jaren the monkey pops up from your pack, just
See?
waves at Snow.
Oh wait, right. He hasn't seen the monkey.
Yeah, you see him. No, he saw a monkey last time.
Did he? I
Yeah.
can't remember when he popped up.
It popped up while he was there.
You have a
You
monkey. Alright.
It waves at you.
Always back at it.
As he's making these noises, you hear and you look up and you see a bird just kind of staring at the lot of you, just like kind of like bobbing its head, like looking at you all, just like more specifically, it appears to be looking at Jaren, and Jaren just like slowly leans away as it just kind of stares at him, just.
Wait, I'm sorry. What just happened? Mom popped in. I hear squawking.
There's a bird on one of the trees. It's got a kind of a hooked beak with red feathering as it's shifting from side to side on the branch, just kind of like looking down at Jaren. And when he kind of leans back more into your backpack, it kind of looks at all of you, makes that kind of screeching noise before moving to another
Who's
tree.
Jaren?
Do I know what
Jaren
the
is
fuck?
the monkey.
Do I know what the fuck bird that is?
Nature check.
YOLO.
Yes, you have seen this one before. It's not exactly the same. This one's got a shorter wingspan than the one that you're used to, but it makes sense with the fact that it is on an island rather than flying out wild and free as you've usually seen it to. This is a creature referred to as a bloodhawk.
Get your ass in the bag. She immediately pushes Jaren
Yeah,
back in the bag.
he's been moving back. This one also is different from the one that you've seen because this one has a hooked beak. Most ones that you're used to seeing have more of a dagger-like beak, very sharp and just.
So
meant
it's
to
like a
peck into
mutation,
things.
essentially.
It's locationalization.
Okay.
So this one is meant to do more rip and tear into like fish and things of that nature.
I
rather
have,
than-
And my power is out, guys. I am on my phone currently, and
Oh, rip.
Nope, it's
Hopefully.
I'm sorry, boo.
Also,
Can
roll-
I-
what is actually with your passive perceptions, Elisha and Snow, as you're seeing her push, the monkey back down into her pack, you see kind of at the corner of your vision a few other movements, and you kind of look up and you can see about half a dozen of these birds, all just in the trees, just staring down at you, watching.
Do I know enough about these creatures to know they generally do not gather in packs like this?
No, the opposite. Your
Oh,
nature
okay.
check would let you know that they are pack animals and that they
Okay,
will
you said
swarm and attack.
bloodhawk. You said bloodhawk, and I'm just like sitting here like hawks are not. I have
These
some
ones
meat
are.
on me. I'm going to chuck that a distance away from us
Roll a strength check.
and see if they go for that. It lands on my face.
It lands on your foot.
Yeah. Can I kick it away?
Roll a dex save.
Dex save?
You are able to kick it and stumble back fast enough as the birds fly down
Holy
just
shit!
as they start ripping and tearing into the meat immediately.
Go, 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 go. She immediately like tries to usher the group continuing along the tracks.
Yeah, they're not paying you any mind. They have meat. They're ripping into it and just.
Yeah, but once they're done with it,
And they're going to be done with it pretty quick by how ferocious.
we need to
they
move, we need to move, we need to move. They will swarm humanoids. They don't care.
Yeah, I agree. Well, let's get going.
We're moving. We're moving. Karg just kind of pushing everyone, just arms outstretched, just like, and we're going.
I had boar meat on me. I'm assuming that was like a pound of it.
I mean, depends on how much you threw.
She threw like a
longer
pound.
A pound. That's fine. So just mark that off. So you're.
Oh, and sorry. Excuse me. It's not just rain. Apparently, there might be a tornado coming my way. Oh, fantastic.
In
Be safe.
Louisiana?
Be safe, brother. Be safe.
Your closet. It's a good place to be.
If you ain't got a basement anyway.
Yeah.
Time to throw a party. You know, the tornado party.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's right. They fucking do some fucking shit called the Hurricane Party.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
Trust me, I don't.
I'm glad that you are a
I
wise
didn't
person.
know
Yeah.
That's
you're
just how
full-
fucking nuts
yeah.
people are in Louisiana.
Yeah. But we're moving forward.
Yes.
Hopefully everything goes well with you, man. I'm not trying to pass over that. Just obviously we want you to be safe. But yeah, just be safe, okay?
Please.
Please. Good, thank you for reminding me. Please. So with that, you're able to move past the swarm of bloodhawks that attack it, and moving a little bit further in, you're able to still hear the birds behind you, as well as various kind of like a faint snap and crackle of things moving in the underbrush. They're not big things, just like little things, just kind of like the rustling of bushes of things moving. Their size indeterminate. Now, the speed at which doesn't imply the creature that you're currently tracking. It's not moving necessarily towards you, just around you.
I'd like to roll a perception check.
Go ahead.
Gonna be that real quick.
16.
16. Looking around as you're trying to keep an eye out on everything to keep yourself from being snuck up on and things of that nature, you
Right.
are able to notice that there are a few fox-like creatures. They're not exactly foxes. You've seen them from where you grew up, and they're usually mischievous. Some can be somewhat friendly. These ones, they look mangy, very dirty, like they've been rolling around in dirt, probably to try and keep their coats from getting infected with like bugs and things of that nature. But you can actually actively see their canines jutting over their lips as they look at you with kind of a snarl expression as they just kind of like pass you by, not seeming aggressive, but seeming to take a long
walking
moment to
past
stare.
us.
Yeah, but they do take a moment, like
Okay.
as they're passing you, like pause for a moment, just give you this long stare, and their lip kind of like quivers for a second, not making any noise, just like they're expecting you to do something before slowly slinking further away.
Yeah, that's right. Keep walking.
All right. And by this point, about a little over an hour has passed. Paris said she'd be right back, so we'll give her a moment, and when she does, we'll be able to have her roll another survival check, because you're getting to an area there where there is running water of a small river, which I will
Mm,
see about.
how well it goes.
Yeah, let's see about how well that goes. Why are you gripping that? Stop that. Sorry, my computer's trying to grab something.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I know, right? show you some of the water now that you're actually getting over close to it. Make sure that's on the map layer. Okay, should be fine. Gosh dang it, stop that. Yeah, that's not on the map layer. You know what? All of you, to the map layer with you.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, this is the denser part of the foliage that I'm marking off. And actually, as part of that, let me just, where's my polygon shape? I'm doing this off of a reference, so it's not going to look as good as my reference does, but I'm okay with that.
No, that's pretty good so far.
Just want to move this here.
That looks like it could be important.
And make sure to note the peak areas. Basically, a different color for elevation.
Hmm.
There we go.
Fair enough.
So the red areas are peaks that you could actually somewhat see, but not super well through the foliage.
Hmm.
Actually, I need to. This is where it's going to be. Actually,
Peaks on the island?
yes. Let me see if I can move this to the front. Nope. Moved it back. Nope. Stop
Move to the
that.
side.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Do 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 do.
Now turn it up. To the right. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, left stomp. Left foot, left stomp. Freeze. Everybody clap your hands.
I'm not doing that in the middle of the jungle.
Oh, I mean, you that's probably smart. There we go. I was trying to
Not a
get it so
terrible
it
idea.
would- yeah, I was trying to get it so it was,
Just something tells me that would be contrary to survival.
yeah, so that's what I was trying
But
to
would
do.
your man know that?
What was that?
Yes.
Would your man know that?
Yes, my cat would know that. With a wisdom of 18. He has decent survival instincts.
And that's being modest.
He's wise beyond his years.
Guru,
Yes.
Not very intelligent.
just want to make
Getting
sure.
intelligent.
Yeah.
Roll that Butters, myself, and Chris had to do. Did we take damage off that? Because I heard there was like minimum damage, but I wasn't sure who got the damage.
Everyone, 1 point.
Everyone.
From
Okay, got it.
you went through a particularly bristled path.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
We're
back.
needing another survival roll. You're in an area where you're coming up to a stream where there's running water, and so it's making it a little bit easier in some cases to track it, but as you're looking around, it might be a little bit difficult in some regards.
With or without advantage.
If Snow is helping, which I believe he is, advantage. But he said he was, at least.
Guru, I'm still so sad that the nature cleric doesn't have nature as proficiency.
He's working on it.
That is kind of weird.
To be fair, he had other things he was trained as, which I'm sure we'll get into at some point. That being said, as you guys are looking around, Snow, you notice
doing?
across the water that there's no footprints on the other side. And
They would have gotten washed off, I guess.
with the fact that it's running water that seems to be not, it's, what's the word I'm looking for? It's thinning out slightly, meaning that next to the riverbank is a little bit more muddy texture, meaning that up until you hit the stream, the footprints got even more clear to see, and on the other side you can see that there's another slightly muddy bank as well, but you see no footprints.
Well, either they got washed away or
Everyone in the water.
Right.
Which means it either went out into the water or it went up the stream.
How strong does the water look? Like the river? How fast is it going?
Not incredibly fast. It's like standing next to a stream where it's like maybe 2 feet deep.
Okay.
So it's strong enough that anything in the water would be pushed back.
Slow
Essentially, if you were
down.
walking up it, it would be difficult terrain if you were walking in the stream,
Mm-hmm.
unless you had a swimming speed.
Right. Do I see anything in the water?
Make a perception check.
I'll help.
Okay, so with advantage.
Cool. Mm. 6 and a 5. That's not great.
Including your
13.
modifier? So 13. Okay. With a 13, you just managed to notice that it's not an actual full footprint because it does look like some of it's been washed away, but there is an indentation in the water that looks like something had moved into it and had been stepping along the bank. Some of the rocks have gone over probably some of the other marks, but there was 1 or 2 areas where it's soft enough and uncovered where you can see a footprint of this creature in a direction that appears to be either turning around to go downstream or going upstream. The direction
So we can't tell.
points upstream. So you can't tell if it actually did go up that way because there's no way to check and see, but the facing of it is pointing upstream.
It's your call at this point.
Yeah, the footprint points that way.
I think it's going upstream, but
Oh,
Sorry.
You're fine. The footprint points
Oh.
that way.
how dare you?
Just so everyone
What?
else can see.
Nothing. I'm just listening.
You're just being a goof.
I got a drink. What you gonna do? No,
Gimme.
it's lemonade.
Yes. I didn't stutter.
Oh,
Did I?
if the only way that we're gonna find it is potentially going upstream, then upstream we go.
And I'm guessing you're standing next to the bank as you're going up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
To see if I can catch any sign of more footprints.
Make a perception check with advantage while you're going up. You're trying to perceive and catch sight of them.
Ah!
Okay. I'm going to roll some stuff here real quick.
In other words, how quickly we die.
Not quickly.
1, 2.
I will
okay.
not go quietly into this night.
Also, at the fork in the river, do you want to keep following it upstream or do you want to go over to the other side?
Are there any footprints to pinpoint where it went?
Not yet.
Keep going upstream, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me half a second, guys. Be 1 second with you.
It's been half a second.
I should have expected this. No! What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a World of Warcraft creature. It's Tuga. His name is Tuga. No. Ami. Stop it.
Alright, so. You guys are heading. Staying on the same side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, sticking to the same side, trying to keep both eyes open, as it were. You guys do run into some more thick underbrush, which is not painful this time. It's not like this one is full of brambles like the other one, but it does slow you down a little bit. And who would be towards the front?
Probably not Alasha, because this is not her area of expertise.
I was thinking it would be, I'd be close to the front because I have a really high passive perception.
Okay.
You know, kind of early warning.
And
I'd
given
probably
Ellie's
be-
survival.
Probably like closer to the middle back.
Then it's Ellie, Snow, either Alasha or Kari, and then Cheshire, because Cheshire has a tendency to bring up the rear.
Mm.
Okay. Ellie and Snow. I need you to roll me con saves.
Oh,
Oh, no.
boy!
Ooh, well, that's not
Not with
good.
advantage, still 25.
Whoa.
Do you want it on here or?
Either or, like I said. I'm trusting you to
Okay.
be honest with
Right.
us.
That would be a 9.
In total?
Yeah, I'm a monk.
Uh-huh. So?
Constitution ain't my thing.
My internet!
You're fine. Maybe not. Paris, you take half this damage, by the way. As you're walking along, you're just kind of moving things out of the way, trying to make your way through. At the last second, Snow, you do notice it, but before you're able to react, there is a puff that kind of bursts out as you're moving one of the branches aside.
Mm.
You take 9 points of poison damage. Paris,
Okay.
you take half, so you take 4.
Ugh.
That sucked.
Actually,
Wait, hang on. I gotta look at something.
Mhm.
I have resistance against poison damage.
How?
Are you a
I'm
dwarf?
built of dwarven kind.
Ah, she's a human with a belt of dwarven kind.
Nice.
That'll
Oh,
do.
okay. That makes sense.
Yep.
So you take what? 2 damage?
Yeah, so she resists the half damage. So you take 2 damage. 2 points of poison damage.
Ugh.
Well, that's definitely not something we need happening to us. Are you alright? Karga,
I'm fine. You okay, Snow?
Yeah, I'll survive. That sucked. This jungle sucks.
Karga's
Welcome
going
to the jungle.
Karga,
I wish I knew what. I wish my master was still around. He was immune to poison. It was amazing. I wish he could teach me his secrets.
sounds like a good man to have around. Being immune to poison is definitely something.
Would have been useful.
Yeah, no kidding. Karg
Is that why you have
pauses
dwarves?
as he walks past and looks at the plant for a second before reaching forward and kind of like grabbing. Since he tries to reach for for Ellie, and when he can't reach her, he just kind of pats Snow on the shoulder, like, "Hey, are you from around Mervale at all?"
Me?
You, yes.
I don't think so, right?
No, you're not. But he's asking because he's pointing to the plant. Do you recognize this plant at all?
No.
Yeah, that's a problem because this plant from... Actually, if you want, you can roll a nature check, by the way.
Okay.
All of us or just him?
Well, it was pointed out.
Nature's intelligence based, right?
It is.
Oh, good.
You have the same issue I do.
One, baby.
I mean, I'm
6.
most likely
6?
interested in this plant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've not seen this before. I mean, it looks harmless enough, but if he
Just-
says otherwise. Alasha, you can also roll an intelligence check
Cool.
with disadvantage.
Cool.
Actually, no, straight roll for you. My apologies.
Okay.
Big beautiful brain.
It's
Aw.
12.
It doesn't beat the DC for it, sadly.
Bummer. That's alright.
Karg,
Oh, fuck it.
realizing that you would have.
Can I
Aren't you
give
supposed to be a
Karg
wizard?
advantage?
It's like your shtick.
Yes, but he rolled an 8.
Yeah, but I rolled an
That's
8.
fair.
Yes.
Sorry.
Ellie,
It
you've
happened.
not seen this either. And Karg, as he kind of looks at everyone.
Wait, roll for
Butters-
Cheshire.
Roll for.
Is Butters here with us, or is his phone?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you for letting me know. I wasn't sure if his thing had died or not.
Mm.
I will roll it's disadvantage for him. This is not from his area.
Stop licking me!
2 nat 20s.
No, 7.
Seriously?
No, 17. He does know. Wow.
There we go!
There we go.
Yeah, it just popped up. Yeah, he got a 17. He knows it. He's just kind of looks like, huh. Doesn't say anything about it, but he makes a very confused sound. And Karg just kind of like nods, just like, yeah, because you see this right here? He very gently reaches out with the dagger and kind of pulls it around. And you can see it's somewhat fungal in appearance. And as he kind of pushes it to the side slowly, he points at it. This is from caves, cavernous areas. They don't tend to thrive in the sunlight. This area's got enough shade from the canopy, but that means that it was somehow able to grow before anything else happened. This is not supposed to be up here.
As though it were transplanted.
Maybe.
Defense mechanism? Like, kind of to try and keep people away?
Yeah, it's got that for sure. That's how I recognized it, but this isn't supposed to be up here. And this is, as far as I'm aware, not close to any caves. I mean, if there's a cave nearby, I've not seen it. Huh. Let's keep walking. Kind of makes a motion. Just kind of glances at it for a second, then shakes his head.
Maybe stay back about, and just in case you run into more of those.
Keep your eyes out open for him. Snow knows what to look for now, and so do you. So now if you see him, we know to move around him.
Yeah, but if we don't see him, I at the very least have a bit more resilience.
Just
against
throwing
it.
out 17 natural.
She's more worried about you taking damage, and you 10 feet away can still. What?
The buttery lad
I was
returns.
bringing that up so it can be like, if we see more of it, I should be able to
What I
notice
miss?
it and avoid
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
so- Cheshire.
Poison.
As they were walking through, they got too close to a plant that released a puff of poison that tickled Ellie and did some damage to Snow. But when they were looking it over, I rolled for you, by the way. Technically speaking, you had disadvantage, but you've actually heard of this before. It is a fungal growth that's not very pleasant. It's parasitic in nature only to plants. But if someone gets too close to it, it will release a poisonous burst that affects people within 10 feet of it. So you have to be within 5 feet to activate, and then it releases that burst of poison. But they're normally found in caves, particularly closer to deeper areas of mountains or such like that. So in the middle of a swampy forest, that's a little weird. So that's just something
Okay.
Cheshire noted idly.
Alright.
Pushing forward, you guys eventually come towards an area where in the distance you can see a fallen tree that's fallen across the stream. Multiple bushes and a few large rocks line the side of the stream. And Snow, with your passive perception, you hear it first. This kind of a hissing sound. And as you peek through behind Ellie, you can see a huge creature just kind of
Lord.
laying on the side of the riverbank, just mouth open, just blank staring.
What
That's-
is
Are we
it?
still where we are on the map, Guru?
Yeah, so you've reached this area. It's near this area that you actually see it.
Oh,
See
good.
what again?
It is a very, very elongated, huge creature, probably good 16 to 18 feet from tip to tail,
Oh, boy.
and with thick alligator hide, as well as bits of moss that just seems to be kind of like growing across its shoulders and back. Its mouth open as it's letting out a hiss as it's just laying on the side of the stream.
No. When they hiss, they know you're there. That's terrifying.
You guys aren't yet seen by it, as far as you can tell, but looking around as well, you can also see scurrying somewhat away from the creature is another alligator. This one only large as it kind of turns around and hisses back at it.
Fuck you, Jerry.
Okay, everybody. Hold on. I'm gonna like tell everybody to stop. Like, hold on. That thing's huge.
Yep.
Holy crap.
No shit.
Alright. Also, just to give you guys a better idea, you guys are still about. Actually,
My eyes
nope,
twitching.
you guys, yep, 45 feet is more than good enough. So I'm going to click.
Wait,
drag,
wait.
and pop.
Da 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 da.
Oh, dang.
That's a lot of white.
shit.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
You guys are
Big
down
bubble.
on the bottom left, more towards the actual wooded area that you're coming out of.
Good.
The one that's scurried away is this one right here.
Wait, there are two of these big fuckers?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
These huge fuckers. Should we place ourselves, Guru?
You can place yourselves if you wish. I'd recommend it for determining how you're proceeding.
Determination. I'm so sad that gifts don't work as icons, but I understand that rendering it would be a bitch.
Mm-hmm. I would like to rage!
Not yet.
Josh Ira is probably juggling the mask in his hand, just like ready to put it on at a moment's notice.
Snow's gonna take a moment and kind of stretch, crick his neck a bit. The claws come out and then retract and then come out again.
Ooh, you can do that.
Stretches and gets ready.
What happens if I press on the joint? Ellie's holding onto your hand, and you know how if you push
No,
down
he's
the...
not. I'm.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to push on the joint to see if it just comes out automatically.
No, I pull away.
Yeah, he's like,
Like,
no,
yeah,
don't touch.
I
Does it work
grab
like that?
them both by the ears like a scolding parent, and I say,
We are trying not to be perceived.
Tell that to her. I was just stretching.
Yes, Mom.
Also, Guru, I want to clarify something. Cheshire would never in his life toss around the mask, for that is
I meant like,
That's not what
I
he
meant
meant.
like rubbing his
Mhm.
thumb across
I
and getting
know.
ready to throw it on.
I'm just saying.
I
Just
know it's not
clarify.
tossing. Tossing is not what I was meaning to imply. My apologies. But yes, I threw you on the map as well, so everyone is currently
Also
on the map.
lost.
Am
With
I on
Ellie's-
the map?
As you hold, like, with Ellie's
Should be.
position,
not.
posturing,
mm,
when you grab her ear, you can tell this is something that she's very used to.
Blank.
There you are. Remind me later we can have Limey drew fan art of you and we can throw that up as your icon.
That's true, yes.
Sounds good.
Can you please let go of my ear? This kind of hurts
You
to
have
be
to
yanked
do
out like this
everything for
forever.
me, Guru.
Yes,
No worries,
alright.
man.
Thank you.
Cause my fucking power's fucking down.
I get you, man. No worries. I mean, obviously worries, but you know. Alright, so you guys can see them in the distance. There's two of greater size and two of smaller size. Not two, three. Which the only reason I'm pointing them all out to you is because he does have the passive 17 perception, which allows him to point them all out to you.
There's two big ones.
So we've got two of the big ones, as well as 3 regular-sized ones.
I have an idea.
Slice it, this is not an easy fight.
I have an idea, but it would be for those of us who can either teleport or are super sneaky. I am neither.
Karg just kind of looks down at his armor. To be fair, I'm about as loud as you can expect.
Cheshire just nods at Allie when she says
Same.
because he is both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Card and be like, hey, I still don't feel quite great from that poison earlier.
He kind of looks at you for a second, like, right. Gonna tap you on the shoulder real quick for... Ding. Peter, what are you doing?
Ding dong, ding dong. Roll20's been lagging, so give it a second.
Why did you
My
put it
mouse,
behind
no.
there? 8.
Ugh.
Healing.
Cool. That'll work. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, Cheshire. Do both. Dawn, would I know enough about, like, just alligators or carnivores in general to know that solitary carnivores would try to fight over meat?
You can make the assumption. I'll allow it.
Ah, damn, the man that I need is fucking vanished from chat. Fuck!
Butters, come back.
Why do you need Butters?
Because what she's going to do is ask him to teleport with 5 pounds of meat, drop it, and then GTFO.
I mean, that's exactly something I can do.
Well then, here you go.
No, he's not doing anything. I was doing a thing. You are currently roboting very hard. You're all roboting. Oh no, hold on. I'm gonna exit and come back in. Hold on. Discord, no. Let me check something real quick. Discord, please. Hold on, is it actually back? Never mind.
Yes.
Ignore
There we
the thing
go.
that I sent to you
Uh-huh.
guys.
Yes.
Because
There
I went
you
into the
are.
other one, it was fine. I'm like, okay, I'll just message you guys here, and then all of a sudden I just hear, it's back! So yes, ignore the man behind the curtain. I was just updating Snow's thing with the Limey fan art, which, hold on, let me actually zoom in on that real quick.
Look at this delicious fan art.
Look at this good boy. Look at that good solid cat boy. Also, I did not post the one on here. And that is Karg.
Alright, so what we're going to do, or attempt to do, much to Ellie's very obvious chagrin, is have Elisha blink in, drop the meat, and blink back out.
So you're gonna cast Blink? Okay.
No,
I don't know
don't
if it's
have
blink, but I know she said she could teleport.
I have
I was about to
Misty
say.
Step.
That makes more sense. Alright, so... Where's...
Drop it. I think that is 60. It's more than 60. Disgusting!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move.
Yeah, you'd have to move like 20 feet forward, which is thankfully not that far, though, you know.
Where would be like an optimal point to drop this meat?
Where my ruler is.
We're trying to kill the thing, right?
Yes, and if they fight amongst each other, they'll hurt one another. What was that noise? What?
I deleted one token and it deleted all the tokens from my screen.
Well,
So-
I can still see them all. So
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
That. I'll let me refresh that. Keep going.
The optimal place in my head, just because, like, I know they fight, would be roughly about here.
Okay.
And even if they don't fight, then some of them might at the very least be scared off. Because the bigger one is basically saying, fuck you, I'm hungry.
GM or DM, what do these two look like they're doing?
The
The
big
ones
ones.
on the other side of the river.
The one on the right side of the river is, as I mentioned before, it looks like it's sort of sunbathing, or at the very least
Okay.
laying in the sun in such a way where it's just not moving. Its mouth's open slightly as it's staring at the one across the way. The other one seems to be like looking around, like holding its head up, nose in the air, like it's just like looking for something in the trees from the look of it.
Oh, that's not good.
Every now and then it makes like little like snapping its jaws lightly as it just like opens its mouth. Like,
See some in the trees, it might be a bloodhawk, which, you know, still
Or-
a distraction.
If you give me this meat and I get attacked by a bunch of bloodhawks, I'm never gonna forgive you.
If I give you the meat and you get attacked by bloodhawks I didn't see, it ain't my fault.
with your passive perception, Snow, you can look up towards the trees and just passively at the moment you see like a few little birds, but no bloodhawks at the moment.
I think it might know that there's something around. If I had to guess.
They're lazy predators. They won't bum rush someone unless they feel truly threatened. So if she just gets in,
Yes, well, if it starts smelling fresh meat, then it might investigate where that meat is. Just throwing that out there.
that's why you drop some in front of it so it will go for the easier target.
I understand that. I'm saying it might already smell the meat. So whatever you're gonna do it quickly so it doesn't find
That's
it.
what we're trying to do. You're the one talking.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take this meat and I'm gonna stealth.
Okay, roll
There's
stealth.
5 pounds of this. Have fun. That's gross.
I mean, she's a wizard. She's done gross things as it is. You act like wizards are all like absolute princes. They're like the magical scientists.
Yeah, it's true.
I have my hands up a frog's ass. How did you? Don't ask me. Sorry.
Okay, let's see. Guru, would I be able to use that intuition die I have?
Said allow it.
Excellent. Let's see.
I still need to look into that more.
Fair enough.
I keep mentioning that I'm going to and then I forget. So 16 stealth.
Are you moving up?
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Let me just roll stealth real fast. Ooh, that is a natural 19,
Nice.
Stealth.
24.
Nice.
You ain't gotta move that close to teleport.
It's
You
more
wanted
so
it
so you
like-
can throw it.
You want it like right here, right?
Can't you just boof in there and then bamf back out?
I have a 30-foot range on that teleportation, Ferris.
Oh, I thought Misty Step was 60.
No,
No, it
Oh,
sure ain't.
sweetheart, I'm sorry.
she didn't
I
know.
would never have suggested this if that
It's
was the
too late.
case.
It's happening.
Yep.
Yep.
Dude,
Alright, I'm guessing you're going to move, dash, teleport back.
yeah. And then whoop, 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 whoop.
Basically, you're kind of halfway sprinting, which means they're going to know you're there.
Well, yeah, and then I just drop the meat and I just kind of twirl on my heel and I misty step. Well, let's see. Right here.
Okay. Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Cool.
And move yourself there, obviously.
Yep. Yeah!
All right.
It's not a nat one.
Yep.
That's right.
Run. You gotta, drop this and go. Drop in and go.
Right into the jaws of the actual beast. Oh, gee.
So I'm gonna wait for you to drop your token there.
Yeah, just want to make sure I don't drop in the wrong spot by accident. But it's going right here. Okay. I will stealth again.
You actioned, dashed, and bonus actioned. So no, you're not.
We're not in combat, Guru.
You are, because this one right here, I actually ping it over here, saw
Yeah.
you approaching,
Yeah.
and as soon as you bamf back,
Yeah, it would have been looking for me over here, Guru.
yeah, no, it saw you run over, and then it saw you bamf back. It had a high enough perception that it was able to see you the whole time.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my gosh.
As soon as you
Cool.
bamf, it is going to run over with its waddly little legs, just scooting his boot as fast as it can. It is
That
the only
shit
one.
moves fast. Do not mock it.
Yeah, no, I know, but it
Mhm.
scoots its boot, and it is fast enough that it does get a surprise round because you weren't expecting it to see that.
Son of a bitch.
Did I notice that happen?
Yes, you did see this thing suddenly just bolt at her. That is a
Okay.
22 to hit,
Oh, great, that hits.
and you are grappled, by the way,
Oh, fun
Ow!
stuff.
and you take 7 points of piercing damage. We're rolling
This is
initiative,
why I wanted
boys
to
and
sit in
girls.
Cheshire. This is why I wanted to sit in Cheshire.
Let me move this over here.
Oh.
Let's-
Fun.
Oh
I
boy,
got
oh boy. Also, Chris, have you had Rhythm on your Discord before?
Have I had what?
Discord.
Have I
on
had
Discord.
one on
Rhythm.
my Discord?
Rhythm.
What's
Music
that?
bot.
It's a music bot. I'd recommend
No,
turning
I
it
haven't.
down just so that when we
Yeah.
actually get into playing the music that it doesn't blow your ears out. So
Got
let
it.
me know when you've turned it down, and then you can turn it up as you wish. It's just for battle music, basically.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yep, so let me know when you've done that, and then I'm going to play it so that way if you need to turn it up, you can turn it up, but
Okay.
better to have it turned down
I've turned
low
it down.
first. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to hit this.
That's perfect.
I need to turn it up because mine's at 1%. 22 works, yeah. 21. Ooh, that's a little louder than expected.
Mm.
That down to a nice
See, I
solid
don't have
10.
mine at 5.
5 actually might be better. There we go, perfect. So, we have Alasha, we have Ellie,
I got a 19.
19. Okay, let me put you on the initiative list. 19. Our sweet buttery boy is currently not here, but I have him covered on initiative, and his reaction was more than likely throwing on that mask to dive in, so I'm going to change his token to the correct one for this. Not what I meant to do. Where is... Delete that. Same place, he's not moving anywhere, but he is going to be...
He's back. Welcome back.
Butters is back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yo.
We're rolling initiative, and I rolled it for you, and you got a 14. Alright, I got you covered, man. And Karg's initiative. Hey, he also got a 14. Now, for these things, initiatives.
What are we fighting?
Crocodiles.
A...
Or alligator, excuse me.
Yeah,
A bunch of them.
yes.
That means I'm not frenzying.
But you likely would have had the mask on. I presumed, so I used your mask icon.
Yeah, because Lasha is grappled right now by one.
Yeah, it saw her approach, didn't give any shits about her Misty Step, ran up and numbed. And the big ones were not very fast.
I'm gonna have my voice for a second again. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Hmm.
So, technically, Snow, you are faster than them dexterous-wise, so you go first.
Excellent.
So there's like this little boulder here in front of me.
Yes.
I'm gonna like get up, reveal myself, leap over it, and then jump onto the alligator and start whacking it.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Make a what?
Athletics check.
Okay. Uh, 14.
That's enough to clear it without any issue. You said you want it to be right up next to it so you can get on it and try and start beating the hell out of it.
I was thinking more over here.
Okay.
So I'll jump over here.
No worries.
And then I'm gonna whack it twice.
Bibbidi boppity.
Yep.
Let's see. The first attack is a 17.
That hits.
The second attack is not as good. It's 12.
12. 12 does miss.
Yep. So let me just roll damage real fast. Oh my gosh.
5 points of damage.
Okay. And then I'll use a key point and do Flurry of Blows as my bonus action.
Swing.
So another 17
That hits.
and a natural 19. So
That'll hit.
2d6 plus 8.
So 13 total damage from the 2 bops.
Yep. And I will attempt a stunning strike with my third attack.
Gotcha. What's your DC on that?
15.
Rolled a natural 20.
Dang.
Fucking damn.
Well, good.
Yeah, it rolled hella high. I mean, that's a natural 20. So yeah, it just
Mhm.
like you attempt to stun it, and you just see it clamp down harder. It's a hungry little thing.
Almost like hungry hippo.
Almost. Only gator.
Right.
All right. So that's your turn.
Yep.
So moving over to the little one's turns. This one is currently got grapple, so it can't use that. By the way, also, Elisha, point of order. You are currently restrained.
Oh, what?
That's part of the bite attack,
Well, that's great.
which means that it, even though you're in its mouth, it does have to make an attack against you, but it's with advantage.
Ooh, goody.
Natural 20.
Oh, fun.
no!
Fun stuff. Hit me, Guru. Come on.
11 points of piercing damage.
Come on, I
Cool.
want you to hit me. Come on.
I'm almost certain. How are you not unconscious?
It's close.
I'm sure it's close.
I'm bloodied. Ah,
Make an attack against you because you're the closest one to it.
Son of a whore.
fuck off.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits, Guru.
5 points of damage.
Good show. Good show.
He's so pissed.
This one, oh, actually, it gets an extra 10 feet because of water. So this one gets into the water, starts swimming for its dash, and moves over here.
Mm-hmm.
It is moving
Oh.
across.
Mm-hmm.
Oh crap.
Elisha, it is your turn.
Cool. Misty Step. I'm out of there.
Okay.
She's like, fuck you, bang.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Let's
He bamps
see.
out there. I'm like, are you serious? You leave me alone?
Right, I just imagine she like pops out of existence, pops up 30 feet away.
I came to help you.
pointedly,
Rescue you.
pointedly look at Snow. I give him
And then
a
I take a
fake
look at
salute,
her, like,
and
oh,
I'm
it's
gone.
Yeah.
Bye.
I
Jesus
appear. Let me see. Right about here.
Christ. Good, I don't have to fucking contrive on whether I rage or dash.
And let me double check.
You can't bonus action dash.
Oh, but that is a bonus action.
Oh, that's right. I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot.
Let me
over
see.
here.
Let me see. I can only cast a cantrip if I cast a spell as an action, right?
Correct.
Uh-huh. I would. Oh man, what's the? It's the. Ooh. Oh shit! It's.
My eyes twitching off the fucking storm. What the hell?
It's in 30 feet. Okay. But what's that? But I can't do anything with that. None of them are in the water. I'm sorry, Guru. You kind of shot any and all plans that I would have had by almost decimating me.
Love you.
Yep, right back at you, bud. But you're not
To
gonna
be
love
fair,
what I'm gonna do.
I wasn't expecting it to get a 22 to hit you, and then a natural 20,
Yeah,
and then another 22.
and then these things.
Anything
just
that
happen.
can go wrong will go wrong.
Welcome
Yep.
to D&D.
That is also a bonus action. I will do minor illusion.
Okay. What are you minor illusioning?
I'm going to minor illusion because I imagine being within the maw of these creatures, I know what they sound like.
You heard a
like-
hiss from earlier.
I heard a hiss from earlier, and like I imagine when it charged me, it was not silent when it did so.
It was.
What about the other one, Guru?
The second one did not make any noise. It just ran over and chomped on your leg.
Fun. All right, fine. I'll work with what I've got. I'll make a hiss
Mhm.
right about because it's a 30-foot range that I can do this within. So I'll do it like right in between them. I'll make it seem like they're hissing at each other, like they're being aggressive at each other, and neither of them knows which is which.
Okay.
Okay, and because it's that, oh, this is gonna be fun. The DC for that is going to be 12 because it is my charisma,
Okay.
not my intelligence.
From your your race.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay.
And then I move pointedly over here. Wait. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop.
Behind the barbarian. Card kind of looks at you. You look like you got fucked up.
Nah,
Very
really?
apt of you.
So that gotcha. Ellie, it's your turn.
I'm still getting used to this excessive amount of movement.
That moment when you have 40 feet of movement and don't know what to do with it.
I think it's 40 feet.
Mhm.
I lose track of where my shit is already.
So yes, you did move 40 feet.
And currently, because I can't look at this fucker. Oh wait, I can dash and rage, that's right.
Yes.
I'll do that.
I've already used that many.
I'll dash here and then
Yes.
bonus action rage.
All right.
Well, whistling to try and get its attention away from the cat.
Okay. So you're like, hey, come here.
Big juicy steak, come and get it.
Probably more like, yeah!
Did they even like pay attention to the meat that I dropped?
No.
No. What a waste of good boar meat.
Hmm.
Karg is also looking a little confused, but he's like, you look like, yeah, nah, I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm just going big on this. Just puts a hand on your shoulder, level 3, cure wounds for 12 points of hit points back into you.
Thank you.
No
I kind of thought when you said, I'm not even gonna, like, I'm not even gonna try and heal you. You're just dead, man. Like, it's nice knowing you.
For some reason, it's not letting me move Karg on that one, so 5, 10, 15. He's going to move up over here and kind of like take up a shielded stance as he pulls out his mace, just in case any of these things try and get too close. So he's essentially trying to put himself between Alasha and them.
Is this considered dim light, Guru?
Where you currently are, yes. Where they are, no.
Okay.
Cheshire. I don't believe he is with us at the moment, is he? Yes, he is. Cheshire, what would you like to do?
I have no idea what's happening.
Being attacked by
Alasha got
crocodiles.
bit. You are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 feet away from the two crocodiles who did that. There's one of them that is moving towards the group-ish, but might be trying to circle around towards the others. And there are two big ones who have yet to move.
We said that the alternate thing that we came up with can be his 5th level ability for his race, right?
That's what we discussed.
All right. So, I'll run up 30 feet. How close am I to the nearest one?
To the nearest one, are you going straight up or to the right? Because again, there's two up top.
Which
that
one's
Ellie is
bigger?
Between. The big one's on the right.
I'll go to the right. And I'll use my bonus action to cast, not use my item, cast Misty Step.
Okay. So you're trying to get like in between the little one and the big one, or you're just trying to get right in front of the little one?
In between. And then I'll dash as my action.
So you want to get right up in front of the big one?
Yeah.
Alright, so you just see Cheshire just put on his mask was actually no, his mask's on, but he's not raging yet. But he just runs over and just makes a motion like Elisha did, just teleports into the middle of the river, and then just splash, 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 splash over to the other side as he moves in front of the big one.
We're going for the big one.
Dodging.
You dash as your action.
Oh, I didn't know I had to dash. I can't see the map.
If you want, you can stay in the river and take the dodge as your action. But you would be in the middle of the river, just so you're aware.
Sure, man.
Okay, so just
I've done dumber.
okay, so you are between the two ones, and let's see, you are. Roll some real quick.
And I'm going to have to leave for a second again.
Alright.
No worries, man.
So there's 3 technically, so I'm gonna roll a different die. Okay. Supposed to be one more over. As the one that was up top before lumbers over and all of a sudden just seems to pick up speed. Just.
Oh.
Also, point of order because of your passive perception. As it's moving towards you, it doesn't make a hiss, it doesn't make any sound, but you notice that running down the, like right between its eyes across the back of its head, there's a weird, like almost like a fracturing moss that seems to be growing between the scales.
Okay.
So it is going to move up and attempt to bite you. That is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
So that is going to do a nom. That is 8, 9, 10 points of damage.
10 points
Really?
of damage?
Yes, 10 points of damage. Rolled really low on that. And then...
Don't sound
So this
disappointed.
thing is a huge creature, isn't it?
Yep. Oh, no freedom.
Freedom!
I'm back.
Buff-
Apparently, the
Welcome.
power might be back on in an hour.
Nice.
Alright.
And then it disappears.
What?
Oh, this is such a problem.
Ooh,
Oh,
What
that's not
disappeared?
ooh, Guru, do
The
I
huge
recognize that?
crocodile?
With your ability to see it, roll an Arcana check.
Do I recognize it?
Who can see it?
Elisha can see it.
Because I'm pointing in that direction.
Cheshire, 19 to hit.
That is not a disadvantage.
That
roll.
hits a lot.
Yes, it does. That's bigger numbers.
Ugh.
Boo,
That's
you
less
sound
big number.
exhausted.
23 points of
Exhaust-
piercing damage.
Alright, not blooded even yet. You'd have to put that on my sheet
I'm
for
doing
me.
it for you, no worries.
Also, Guru, quick question. Would I have noticed any weird moss stuff on the ones that bit me?
You were kind of bit and thrashing around at the moment. I'm going to say you didn't see it.
Alright.
And let me just roll something real quick. This one also vanishes.
Oh, great.
Snow, it is your turn.
All right, let's whack this guy in front of me again.
Bippity boppity.
Don't like.
I don't like it either.
Okay, so I got a
Crocs.
16 and a 20.
Natural 20?
No, mod 20. Sorry.
Both of them hit.
Okay, cool.
I don't like this. I don't like it.
Damn
I
it!
don't like
How's it looking, by the way?
I don't like it.
It's
the one
bloodied.
that I've been wailing on.
It is bloodied.
Good.
7. That is exactly the amount of HP to take it down. So that way
Nice.
So then I'll
bam,
just,
bam.
Yeah. So I'll like put my hands together and I'll just kind of
Hammer fist it.
slam its head down, and
Yeah.
crack its head and kill it.
Yep,
Just out of range.
And then I'm back in the frick up. That hurt.
Okay. So, yep. Gotcha. So you're just
And
like, okay, ow.
yeah, and then bonus action, I will. Actually, no. I'm. Let's see. 45 feet of movement. Oh, I got plenty of movement. I'm gonna back up some more.
This
Monk feels.
Monks, man. I can go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right? And that's what you're gonna use for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So that one's gonna be definite. This one I'm gonna roll. It's going for the new treat.
Sweet treat.
Oh, jeez, he's the new treat. Oh, fuck.
That is a 19 to hit.
Curious help rolling so off these Crocs.
Right. Wait. Okay.
11 points of piercing damage. To
What's his
Snow.
actual name? Snows.
Snow.
No. The player's
Chris.
name.
Chris.
Chris.
Okay. So, I'm going to tell you this now because now he's rolled for the croc that's going to hit you because otherwise it's metagaming. For future reference, stay near me because anything that attacks you that's within 5 feet of me, I can hit. I
Okay.
have the sentinel feet.
In the future.
Got it.
No worries. Also, Paris, you're also getting a bit by it, yeah?
Come on.
How much damage did I take again?
11. And Paris, that is a 20 to hit for 6 points of piercing damage.
I'm assuming lower to 3 because.
Yes. Rage.
Okay. Good, he bit me. I'm still raging.
Alasha, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm so done with all of this. I blade sing as a bonus action,
Gotcha.
and then I walk up. This might be stupid, but honestly, I mean, it can't go much worse than. what's
Let's
fucking
go.
happening. I walk up. Let's see, right next to the one. How much movement speed do I have? 40 feet of movement speed, so I should be able to make it pretty well.
40 feet of movement speed? What the fuck?
I walk right
Yeah, the blade song gives him
right
10 feet.
here.
10 feet of extra
okay.
movement.
Yeah.
Whenever
Should've been
I
default,
sing
I'm like, bitch.
some, like... And let me see. 15. Nope, still a little too far. A little further up. This could be stupid, but dang it if I ain't gonna do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like these guys. I'm not about it. Guru, add a character. Would I know anything about these guys? Like alligators in general.
I'm gonna say that since you use your bonus action for your blade sing, I'm not gonna let you roll a nature check this turn.
That's fine.
Hey, Alasha, what's your in-channel or in-Discord name?
Madrino.
Well, because there's like absolutely not addicted to.
Oh no, that's right.
Unbelievable.
I forgot we're all nicknamed. I'm absolutely unbelievable.
Okay. I like it.
Thank you.
Y'all are copycats.
I put my hand on my sternum.
Okay.
I inhale, and I cast. Oop, nope, wrong one. Dang it.
Whoopsie!
There we go.
Oh my
Dragon's
god!
Breath.
There you go.
Alright, so Dragon's Breath.
And I
ability
didn't know
for
which
yourself.
one it was gonna be So I'm gonna choose fire, even though they're right next to a river, and that's probably stupid.
15-foot
Cast-
Mad.
Cast cold.
Little less. There you go. Still within range. But
No. I'm the one doing that to make sure he doesn't hit snow because I was curious.
That's what I was trying to do. I was like, I'm trying to
Yeah,
avoid
you're
it
not.
real
I thought you were
close.
trying to hit me. I'm like, excuse
Yes,
me?
aim for him. Aim right for the cat. No.
Why am I? Yeah, cats
Yeah.
don't like the cold. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. You're close.
Um,
No.
I don't think I can change the type of damage per time I do it though, right?
No. You pick one and you stick with it.
Yeah, so
Oh.
I'm doing fire. I saw those big moss guys, so I want fire when they come back. I want the fire.
Okay, so
I
you
want
breathe
the
fire on
fire.
the one in front of you.
We didn't start the fire.
What is your...
That was supposed to be at like higher level, but it didn't let me.
Here, let me... What level were you trying to cast that at?
I'm trying to cast it at 3rd level.
3rd level? 1 second.
So that's just an extra 1d6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save you some trouble here.
Thank you.
Matt's
Dexterity
character
saving
sheets
throw,
are always.
and adding an extra 1d6.
Matt's character sheets are always the ones with the most issues.
I know.
Yeah, usually.
Spell attack. There we go. Your save is a 15. It did not beat a 15, so it takes 11 points of fire damage.
He needs an extra 1d6 if he
Yeah,
casts it at
you
3rd
Roll
level.
it.
Oh,
Nice!
that's 17.
Beautiful.
That is a
As you-
hot 17.
Woof! Fire just erupts from your mouth, just catching this thing, and it doesn't seem particularly vulnerable to it, but it doesn't like the fire. As it
It's
just
probably
kind of-
screaming. I'm just going to say that now.
It's not. Its mouth is open and it has like this. It's like this soft.
They can scream.
Cool,
Yeah,
so I
it's not
moved
making that
20
noise up.
feet.
Mhm.
Now I move back 1, 2, like 20 feet over here.
Oh, I'm just sitting there like, fuck you. That's all I'm
behind
doing.
Card, just like, hey, Card, buddy, meet you.
Hey, big guy, how you doing? Taps
Hey, man.
armor.
I know what's up.
Ellie, it is your turn.
Present thine juicy ass. See if I can distract this fucking.
Okay.
It's gonna flank me. I'm gonna regret it, but for the moment, I'm just gonna swing at the fucker in front of me.
Okay.
It's not an advantage, but regardless.
I mean, not at disadvantage, but a 15 does hit.
Oh wait, no, I forgot I was raging, so I have
You're
an extra
raging,
2
so
to
you
that.
do have an extra 2. No worries. I guessed as much. That'll hit.
I insulted roll 20, and now it curses me with low damage rolls.
It's not terrible damage rolls. It's still a good 18 points of damage that you just whoosh, whoosh into this thing.
You know my normal damage output.
I'm aware of your normal damage output.
There's one of those high numbers.
Like I said, eventually roll 20 turns on everyone.
Alright, and that's going to be your turn?
That's all I can do.
Not a problem. Karg is going to... One of my screens is being a
A
dick.
doofus.
So Karg is going to step up and place his hand on Snow's back and just be like, hold the line, we've got this. This is easy. Hope. Gives you back 17 HP.
Yeah, buddy. Thanks, man. I feel so much better.
I've got your back, just keep ours.
No kidding. You're touching my back right now.
You just
Yes,
heal
I
you
am.
back to max health.
I don't think it was
Almost.
max, but close.
It was pretty close. It was a big help.
Yeah. He does not have any bonus actions he can do. I'm still working on a few things for that because that is still some malarkey. But that is what he does, and he just kind of just like, Alosha, if you've got more of that fire, we'd appreciate it.
All in good time.
Cheshire.
I have to catch my breath.
I just imagine like she smells fire kind of leaving her mouth like, huh.
Yeah, kind of trailing out the corners.
Butters is offline, so I
He is
believe
offline.
Butters for the night is asleep.
Either that or his power went out. So not Butters. Cheshire, not seeing the one he was going for, is just like,
Fuck it.
fuck it, I guess. Moves over and he's not going berserk yet, but he does have 2 swings. He's gonna reckless them. I was about to roll my own dice. Nah, son. He's gonna reckless them.
Players don't get the dice luck.
I mean,
22 hits.
Right.
And 15 also hits. Boop. Is that including his...
22, 15, 15, 19.
Hold on, let me double check to make sure.
That's so weird.
That is
Mhm.
Oh, wait,
not including his
buddy.
range
Oh,
damage.
the lads
Hey,
returned.
butters. So that is not. So that's actually 5 plus 2, so that's 7, 15, 17 points of damage. And that is enough to take out the other small fry.
I'm big.
Welcome,
Big.
Welcome back.
You just killed a crocodile.
Right as you finish his turn.
Yep.
Right.
So you stepped up and went...
By the way, how many are there?
There
there's
are
one
currently
small,
one.
and there are 2 that disappeared. Speaking of
Alright.
which,
Uh-oh.
as their turn begins, you hear a...
I don't like that.
as this one appears not where it was before, but over here.
What the fuck?
Don't you do it.
This one appears
Oh, don't do it.
You don't do it.
Oh my
right
god.
here.
Okay.
It's going to move up to attack Cheshire, and this one's going to move down to attack Ellie.
I had to kick you, fat bitch.
Advantage to attack Cheshire. That is... yeah, that'll hit. High on that one, low on that one. Low on that one. 20 points of damage halved to 10.
To who?
Uh, Cheshire.
Okay, look, I'm sitting there like, you got 2 barbarians here,
I'm
man.
aware.
Which one?
No, advantage on him and just regular attack against you.
I'm gonna make skewers out of you.
20 points of damage, not 20 points of damage, 20 to hit. I have to roll damage
Yeah,
separately.
Mhm.
It's
Stop trying to kill me!
He's getting ahead of
19
himself.
points of damage.
Ow!
So half
Oh.
to 8
Have to eat?
for you. No, 9, half to 9.
Yeah, look, I'm sitting there like, shouldn't it
I
be
know
9?
numbers. And they
you wanna
both
make it 8.
you see them like shimmer for a sec, like shimmer and shake, and then they just they stay rooted where they are. They don't see displeased
they're
about
like-
it. They're able to.
Blink crocodiles, because why not?
So
Right.
it is your turn.
Right.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna jump back onto this rock.
Oh, also, Cheshire is restrained.
Oh,
And so are
it's
you.
It's an
That's fine.
automatic.
Yeah.
As soon as they bite,
Yeah.
it's an automatic grapple and restrain.
You.
Yeah.
That happens
Okay,
a
I'm gonna
lot.
attack this smaller.
Go ahead and punch it.
Or, yep.
The good thing is,
So
if
I'm
it
gonna-
blinks,
I'm gonna-
you're released. So punch it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come up, jump in the air, and spin, and then do like a
Drop kick on it.
Oh,
Axe kick.
Axe kick. Bring that heel
Yep.
down on his face. Kick away.
Nat 20, baby.
Yeah. How much
And
damage
then-
from that? Well, roll that. Hold on. Roll the natural 20 damage first. I want to see this.
I don't know what music just started up, but I like it.
Me either. Yeah,
I
that
think it's still the same music.
that takes it
No,
out.
it's-
You just
it's-
axe kick it,
it's
just
off.
cracked its skull, and you just see it like.
Excellent.
Good. You want to move on top of it and hit the big one? Because
Yes,
it's
I'm
kind of
gonna-
got my leg.
Oh, it's got your
Yeah.
midsection.
Oh
I'm gonna
shit!
move right over here. I'm just gonna. I'll do another flurry of blows. So that's my 4th key point.
You have a second
Oh, dude.
attack, by the way. Don't forget.
I know, but I'm planning on, unless it dies with this one attack.
Yeah. Bippity boppity boop.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Another 18 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and then a 19 to hit.
All hit.
So if you don't mind, I'm just gonna roll all the damage.
Mm-hmm. So 3d6 plus 12.
23 damage.
23 damage, not bad. As you run up and it's got some thick hide to it, but it's mortal. You can beat the hell out of this.
There's
And then
no
I'm gonna
chance I can break
back.
this thing's jaw, is there?
And you can break the grapple as an action, but you know,
I'm gonna
for-
move right there.
It has no opportunity attack with its jaws, but it can swing its tail at you.
I
Okay,
can
that's
hit
what I
it.
was- That's what I was testing. So
Yeah, so it is going to try and tail slap you. 15 to hit.
I'm hitting this bitch.
So it, whoosh, tail just barely just swings
But
through
like-
the air, and you're just like, nope, nope, haha, can't touch this.
I'm assuming that he's still
flip
within.
over it or something.
Yeah,
I'm assuming I'm within 5 feet, considering I'm in its mouth.
I'm gonna remove the little ones because there are no more little ones to fight.
Do I roll a disadvantage?
Since you are restrained, yes, unless you wish to reckless, but it is not your turn, it is Elisha's turn.
Done.
Yes?
It made
I
an
thought it
attack
was-
against someone.
I thought it was
Ah.
because of the Sentinel feat she could do
Yes. go
Yeah, I
ahead.
can.
Yep. So with disadvantage. That still hits.
that. Wow.
18 points of damage. Yep, that'll do it. Elisha, it is your turn.
I'm assuming
was
it's
on-
still alive.
It's
That would have
it's
been a
still
nat
alive,
20
yes.
otherwise. I'm depressed.
Yeah, it is still alive. Doesn't yet look bloodied. Looks like it took a hit, but it's still gripping down. So, Mad, what are you doing?
Madrino.
This is a terrible idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh no! When the wizard says that, I'm greatly concerned.
I love this idea already.
Yeah. So I'm marching right up there.
All right,
Do it.
you're gonna hit both of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Still
My
casting.
fucking air pressure just scared
It's
me
still
again.
going at third
Of
level,
course.
so. Oh jeez.
Oh,
So
she's
15. 1 second. Don't.
It says
be a
choice.
No, that's not it. You didn't have it set for the thing. Hold on.
Okay. I just clicked it again. I mean,
Nope. You don't have your spell casting ability. So it rolled it as an 11 with just your proficiency, so it didn't add your intelligence to make it a 15. It says 11.
oh,
No
so
worries.
I have
I-
19 damage.
No, not that. 11. The DC.
Oh yeah, that's weird. I don't
Yeah.
know why, because I have it set for intelligence. Oh no.
You didn't. I had it set for intelligence. I
Okay.
changed it for you. Yeah. So just to show everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. It rolled it as a DC 11. It's a DC 15. I fixed it for him. No worries.
Thank you.
So,
You can tell how often I play casters.
Yeah. With
It's
their,
impressive.
Yep. So 15 points of damage to them.
And I then Misty Step as my last second level spell. Right the heck out of there.
Okay. The one in next to Ellie is starting to look a little worse for wear. A little, but you know,
A little.
it's just
Right back behind Cart.
fuck this shit. I'm out. Ellie, you are restrained at the moment.
son of a bitch.
What are you doing?
If I open its mouth, I can't attack, can I?
If you escape the grapple, that is correct. That is your action. So you can either do that, or you can reckless to get a straight roll and beat the hell out of it.
I mean, I'm already in its mouth. It's gonna have advantage because I'm restrained anyway. Fuck it.
Can't get super advantage.
Can't get
The
super advantage.
fuck
That hits.
off
Yet.
me.
So close.
Luckily, it's not an elf. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
That hits. All right. Bam! Bam! It's not looking great, but it's alive. Hardy son of a gun.
She's resisting the urge to bite it.
Probably
I'm-
not your smartest idea to do, but you
She
know.
has the Goku mindset.
I see that you've grabbed me. Perfect. You're now within striking distance. Karg is going to... 20. Run on up next to Cheshire. Actually, move the turn order. I didn't realize it was a little bit off from where I thought it was on the stream. Actually, I can move it to the left now because there's nothing on the right that's interesting. I can zoom in a little more. Slide to the left. There we go. so people can actually see what is going on. That being said, Karg just moves up behind Cheshire and just like, we really need to talk about everyone needing healing here. This is kind of kicking our ass.
I need healing.
He's gonna dump another. Yeah, he's basically a slap on the butt.
Cool.
I always thought it'd be funny to have a cleric that like just slaps people.
Oh my gosh.
Slap the ass to heal.
And so like maybe they take like 1 point of damage, but they get back 6 or something, you know?
Right. I mean, to be
always thought
fair,
that'd be hilarious.
I always thought of having a trickery cleric who was constantly minor illusioning a dagger, and whenever he healed people, he was quote unquote stabbing them.
Oh my god, the crazed butt stabber.
Essentially. So Cheshire, you are within range of this creature that has you grappled at the moment.
He
And
just
I think he
bugged
backed
out.
Yeah.
Ah, no.
I know. Give him like a minute. He didn't take
I'll
him
give
too
him a
long to
minute,
come back.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't
I'll
want to
be
keep
right
skipping
back,
his turn.
real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you need to do real quick.
Guys, I've managed to avoid getting grappled so far.
Yeah,
So
good
far.
for you.
Good for you, he says, the one who was initially grappled and
I know, yeah.
restrained by 2
At least
creatures.
I didn't die. I didn't
mean,
die.
it's
I
not
got
like
through
I
all
told
that
you to
without
calm
dying.
down because I saw an alligator that might have noticed us.
Mm.
Oh
It might
wait,
have. Just maybe.
Hmm.
This is epic music for this fight. You're
Mhm.
literally splashing in the river, fighting giant crocodiles. How more badass of a monster fight can you get? Depends on
I
what
mean,
you're fighting.
I'm
but,
getting.
you know.
This is you we're talking about, Guru. There's a lot of things you could throw at.
Oh, please, you flatter me. We're waiting on Paris to get back, and hopefully for Butters, if Butters isn't back by the time Paris gets back, I will roll for him.
Take his turn. For him.
Yeah, I know.
And knowing my luck, he will come back on right after I do that.
His timing is impeccable.
I know, right? That being said, if he wants to roll just a disadvantage, rolls against it, which that's not the Cheshire way. Cheshire ways roll with reckless abandon. As far as we've seen, at least.
Hmm.
Make sure he can actually hit this son of a gun and actually get out of its mouth. Either that or
Like Wedge. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Captain America.
Yep.
Oh man, I can't believe that was something that he actually said.
Are you kidding me? That was hilarious
Oh, yeah, it was hilarious.
And on brand.
Very
and on brand.
yes.
But then But then Chris Evans, Captain America's like, no, get it. That was stupid.
Yep. I shouldn't have said that because now you guys are gonna mock me.
Yep.
Tony Stark literally 5
That's
seconds
not
later.
gonna
Wash your gosh darn language.
I was so happy when Cap lifted the hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, endgame spoilers.
You haven't seen it?
I've seen it, yes, but for people
Plus,
who
we're
are
also
watching this
streaming this, man.
and recording it.
Fair enough.
I mean, I don't
I
have.
mean, to
be
apologize to
fair-
viewers and
Who
such.
might
So
have watched
hopefully,
or will be watching this that hasn't seen Endgame yet. My apologies.
no worries, man. We
Feel
just try and
free to
avoid
troll me.
spoilers as well we can.
You mean you were talking about the time in Age of Ultron when he lifted the hammer?
Yeah, when it budged. Yeah.
I know when it budged. To be fair, everyone could smell that hammer. Just it shifted. You see it.
Yeah.
It moved by a fraction of an inch.
They were very specific with that scene. They
Nowhere.
focused in on it and everything.
Mm-hmm. Especially on Thor's reaction.
Yeah.
Just waiting
Waiting on a woman.
Probably because the fact that the next turn is the big creature's turns, and they're going to be wanting to chomp on the barbs.
Yeah.
Next turn could get extraordinarily spicy depending on how things go.
If you blink these things next to me, I'm gonna be so angry.
Oh, there's plenty of things that could happen next turn.
I'm gonna have to gymnast my way out of these stupid things.
Little do we know, these crocodiles are also full blown spellcasters.
Right. Bad
And
enough
they
they're
decide to
large
cast-
enough.
They cast Bane.
Yeah.
You're
Bad
now-
enough that I could fit in their mouth
Fireball at 'em,
entirely.
or-
Oh yes, let's drop just fireballs.
Yeah. You know, because that's what alligators do.
You know, as one does.
And, you know, that's obviously what they do.
Obviously.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Alright, so Cheshire's not back yet, so I will be giving him normal swings with his machete as he's going to try and bippity bop. That misses. That also misses.
What the
No!
hell?
Oh no!
Dang it.
Cheshire trying to beat its face as he's just like, he kind of looks over just like, not great.
The fuck is this thing made of?
It's not working, bro.
Paris.
Yeah, let's see how much this hurts.
21 to hit.
Oh no.
Obviously, that hits.
25 points of damage.
Reduced to 13, I think.
12.
Okay.
And for Cheshire, no freedom.
So, to befit what is currently my HP status, there's a crunch and a very uncharacteristic scream. Because I'm bloody.
And
What
Cheshire,
do you guys
despite
consider bloody?
half
Oh.
HP usually,
Oh, okay.
Cheshire, using those two flails, manages to shove his hand into the water so that the machete is essentially partway between this creature's jaws, because even though he's restrained and in his mouth, it's not able to bite down on him.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
I did not roll very high for it. It was just under his AC, but it was
Do they
enough.
move, Guru?
The one
They're
holding
moving their food.
let's see here. The one holding Ellie does not.
Bitch.
It blinked, you.
Snow, it is your turn.
Alright. Gonna run back in here. I'm gonna start whacking on it again.
Bibbidi bobbidi boop.
Boop, mother. Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Here he comes.
All I
He
can
comes-
imagine
he
now
comes
is
to
him
research.
jumping off the rocks
Ooh,
and punching.
I'm thinking a 14
Yippee-ki-yay.
misses.
14
Ooh,
does
no.
miss.
A 17 hits, though.
Yes.
And I'm not going to spend another key point. I'm just going to try and just use my
Bap
normal
it.
attack.
You can bump, yeah.
16.
16 just barely hits.
Alright, cool. So 2d6 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
15 points of damage. Not bad, not bad at all. It's
I
not
ended up
looking-
backing up again.
Alright, so it's going to take an attack of opportunity at you.
I can hit it.
Swing away. That's a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
I don't know if I have straight still. I don't know if you can reckless with an opportunity attack.
I will double check. Oh, boy, oh boy. Let me double check.
Oh my gosh, I don't like the sound of that.
Reckless attack. When you first attack on your turn, on
Yep,
melee
so-
attacks, you strike rolls during this turn. During this turn.
Yeah,
So
so you
no.
can't use it. Yeah,
Not round, turn.
14
Um,
miss.
21 points of damage, by the way. Max damage.
Noise! That noise!
14 does miss.
It's an actual cat
You know the
yowl.
scene in Kung Fu Panda where he bites his tail?
Yeah.
Yes! That's what you hear.
But yes, that was max damage on both die, as it just turns just whoosh with its tail against you.
Ow.
Yeah.
I just love the image of him getting like smacked over the rock, and he just kind of stares at the sky and goes, "Ow."
Alright, I'm doing it again. I'm trying to aim it, like, right. Well, I don't want to hit Ellie, so.
Yeah. So aiming
do it
it
over here.
slightly to the right so you can
Yeah.
you can angle
Yes.
it so that you're breathing fire away from her.
Yeah,
Since
'cause
it is a huge
automatic-
creature.
I automatically failed deck saves. Don't hit me, bruh.
Details.
Man,
And I'm not resistant to this damage either.
Pew pew pew. 16 on a. There we go. That's the right.
I'll give
Alright.
that good natural 6.
Nice, nice. So that is 16 points of damage. It is looking worse for wear. It is still alive.
Are you kidding me, Guru?
Wow, these
No.
suckers are just damage.
Can I? Oh my god, what bonus action spells do I have?
You can't use a spell.
Yeah.
I can use a cantrip.
But you don't have any
Well,
bonus action.
This is a
cantrips.
continuation of.
Don't
the spell,
I?
though, isn't it?
This is a continuation of his other spell. Yes. So,
So
he
it's
could,
not a recasting
yeah.
of a spell.
Yeah,
it would be-
yeah,
It's a concentration spell that he can cast the effect.
yeah.
I will look into that later. For now, if you're wanting to cast a 3rd level spell to Misty Step, that's up to you. But
I'm not going to waste a 3rd level spell to Misty
Oh,
Step.
wait, you can choose.
Can choose what?
Well, not each time, but like when you touch the willing creature, you can choose which effect. To touch a willing creature, choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison until the spell ends. The creature will use an action to exhale energy of the chosen type.
Yeah,
of
but
the
until
chosen
the
type.
spell
Yeah,
until
so
the
you-
spell ends, it's
So it doesn't
concentration.
change.
So you could have
Right.
used cold, is what I was saying.
Yes.
Am I
Right.
noticing that the fire is doing any sort of like extraneous damage?
As I mentioned before, it does not.
Can I use my bonus actions to nature check these things?
Yes, you may.
I just imagine Alosh just sitting there studying Ellie still in the jaws, like, bitch!
Fascinating.
That's pretty good.
Nature.
Yeah, that's killer.
I hope
This-
not, except
thi-
unless it's them.
This creature in form is natural,
Mm-hmm.
but looking at that moss that is growing across its form, you actually realize it's not just growing across its form, it looks like it's growing from between the scales. There is something unnatural about this creature.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you do know a few things about crocodiles and alligators, which, for one thing, it's got a very strong bite. Don't get bitten
Mhm.
by it.
As she watches her friend breathe
Yeah,
in its
he-
mouth.
Ow.
They're much faster swimmers than they are runners,
Uh-huh.
and they're more ambush predators, which this behavior with them popping in and out of existence, technically that's ambushing, so I mean that makes sense, but that's not normal.
Technically.
And are you moving at all?
Someone made a
anywhere else?
crocodile more efficient? What madman created this?
Oh man, it's
to the alligator.
restrained as long as it's restraining Ellie, right?
It can only bite her, but it is
But
not
it's
restrained.
not restrained.
Yeah,
can
it can
still
only bite.
It smack you with its tail.
I moved 35
So you can move 10
feet, so
yes.
no, I moved 35 feet. I only have 5 feet of movement left, so I move
Move here.
right here
Yeah.
Okay.
because I'm not Misty Stepping anymore.
There.
Ellie. It is your turn.
No, I, as a panicking person, would say get the fuck out the mouth, but.
That hits. 12 points of damage. That hits, and don't even bother rolling. It has 1 HP.
She just.
Cleaved
It's
through the
the
top
great
jaw,
axe.
essentially.
She put her great axe into its top half and ripped it from its body.
Yeah. So the top jaw just kind of goes as it as you roll out, and you can use half your movement to, stand up, which you're not prone, but for semantics and whatnot.
I'm gonna fucking eat these bastards!
And do you want to do anything with your movement?
Because I am Mama Bear. If I can move there, she'll move to kind of just give Alosh a bit more cover.
I'm bookended.
You're like, haha,
What?
they can't touch me if I'm surrounded. All right. Karg looks around and is like, Gillies is looking to where the creature was, and then looking over, just like, Cheshire, you.
There's no chance that I can use bonus action to see if I can notice anything that's awry there.
No.
Okay.
It's not showing it on that screen, so I'm going to move him here. Karg is going to first level spell Cure Wounds for 10 HP.
Thanks.
And he's going to move back to where he was and just like, alright, hold the line. We should be fine.
Pops up underneath Elisha, immediate bite.
Cheshire is going to hold his action to attack as soon as a creature appears within striking range. This creature, awesome, real quick. Decisions. Cheshire
Who's it
does
after?
not get advantage on these attacks because he is
It's not his
able to
turn.
reckless. Yep, he's not able to reckless, but he's going to take 2 attacks for his held action attack, so
Nice.
both of those hit.
Good.
Alright, for 5, 15, 17 points of damage. Not bad at all. As it opens its mouth wide and chomps at Karg, who dodges back with his shield up like, nah, you ain't getting me. No, just like uses his shield basically. Back, fell beast.
Foul beast.
And this
You
thing
ain't
is
wrong.
currently still here. Snow, it's your turn.
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna run up to it, right here, and I'm gonna make 4 attacks. I'm gonna use my last key point, the Flurry of Blows.
Pop, 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 pop.
Alright, guys. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thanks. 16 to hit.
Barely hits.
Okay. 18 to hit.
Hits.
I believe a 13 is going to miss.
Miss.
And then a 17.
Hits. So 3d6 plus 12.
Hiya.
Welcome
No.
back.
Welcome back.
Is the fight still happening?
The
Yeah.
fight is still happening.
We're
You
on the
guys see
last
good
gator.
hits on it. Yep. And these things are popping in and out, but this one did not roll high enough. It rolled low enough to stay here with you guys. Doing anything else with your movement? Or are you staying right next to it?
Oh, I'm standing right there.
Gotcha.
You gotta stay right there. I'm doing my thing, dude. Fine.
Well, if I move away, it's going to freaking...
Yeah, I
Attack
know.
opportunity.
I know. I move right here, get right up into its face, and do it again.
There you go.
Breathe fire.
Spit hot fire.
For 16 damage. Not bad at all. It's not looking great. It's looking like it's like mouth is open, it's hissing slightly. It doesn't seem to be actively reacting to the damage, more so just to the impact.
Basically, ow, that hurt. You hit me.
Kind of. Ellie, it's your turn. I see you
Now
moved
I'm
up to hit.
pissed.
That'll hit. I can see that. That will also hit. 25 points of damage. Not bad at all.
Jeez.
Karg is going to mace this thing. He does hit.
Accidentally heals.
Oh no. Cheshire, this thing is right in front of you. Would you like to reckless attack it or straight attack it?
How's my health looking?
You're not bloodied.
Alright, sure, reckless.
Reckless!
Pop.
Or else this is the first
16
time.
just barely hits, and then there's a natural 20.
Nat 20. There you go.
Cheshire's like the king of rolling nat 20s for some reason.
Yeah.
Alright, Alright, so that is 18, 20. How do you want to do this?
Yeah!
Yeah.
The guy that was barely here for the fight will get the kill. The first attack will cut off the tail, and the second will chop off the head.
The tail is a little too thick for you to get fully through it, but you beat at it and you're like just trying to cut through as much as you can. When it turns around to hit you, you just swing in, you just catch it right underneath its jaw. It's just good enough that you're able to stop it, to get to a point where you're pretty sure you killed it, pull out, bring it back around, just cut straight down, just lop off the top part of its jaw. Just whoosh!
And now I actually have to go again, god damn it. Things are happening, man, I'm sorry.
No worries.
I understand.
You just killed the last dude. Don't be sorry.
Alright, and with that, combat has ended. And you are left surrounded by these creatures.
These carcassi. I would like to examine these creatures a little more thoroughly.
Ellie will help.
What are you looking
I'm gonna,
to
like-
find out?
These aren't natural creations of nature, so I would like to try and figure out exactly what they are and
God,
how they came to be.
I'll allow an Arcana roll.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
can I assist her or no?
No.
Didn't think so, but it
You're
was
not
worth a shot.
proficient. 16. Alright. What were you saying you were doing, Snow?
I was gonna say I'm gonna sit there and be like, "Ow."
Yeah.
At this
after
point, I
is
am bloodied.
done,
That
I'm
one
taking
hit
a
took me to
short
bloodied.
rest.
Karg is going to move over and on one of my screens it's not letting me move him, so that's fine. You're out of combat.
Him smacked with a
Yeah,
fucking
my guy
alligator
will-
tail.
I'm gonna move over onto this rock over here, and I'm gonna start meditating.
Mhm.
No worries. He moves over and puts his hand on your shoulder and gives you back 12 HP. He's like, that's a good amount of the strength I've got. I think I've got one more big one in me, but
No, I
This-
appreciate it.
this one thing's just taken so much out of me already. God.
No, that's fine. Don't push yourself. We might need it later.
Ugh.
I'm trying not to, but these things are. I didn't get a scratch on me, but I'm in the back line. That's what I'm supposed to do. This is.
Sit down and relax.
I'd rather not relax. If anything, you need to sit down and relax. I need to be on watch. You
I'm fine.
sit your ass down. You told me to do something. Now you get a chance to listen to me. Go on. I'll keep watch.
She
He's
plops
gonna.
out beside so.
He moves up to not scout ahead, just like move towards like the tree and just start looking around that area, just to kind of keep an eye out for in case any others show up. Elisha.
Yep.
Looking everything over. Cheshire's just kind of poking it with his machete after he exhales and just takes
Welcome
off
back,
the
dude.
mask and puts it into his pocket. Hello.
Hi.
Combat is over because you killed the last thing. And since you're no longer raging, I did the takes off the mask, exhales, and just kind of sits down to kind of poke at the gator. And then
Makes
realizes
sense.
it's bloody and kind of looks away, just like, nope, blood. With your Arcana roll, as you're examining this creature, the two big ones are the ones that capture a lot of your interest because of the fact that it's more prominent. With the tops part of both of the creature's jaws cut off, you're actually able to see a little bit more into the creature's skull, as it were, because they were able to crack through and break through the bones to see some almost fungal-like tendrils running across the top part of the skull into the head. As you peel it back, you can see there's definitely an unnaturalness about this, because whatever this fungus is, it's not reaching in or affecting the brain from what you can tell. It's hard to figure it out exactly from a glance, because this fungus appears to have been tampered with magically. You don't know what school or anything like that, but there's no way that a fungus like this, which from the look of it would appear to be parasitic in nature, should act in a way that is so contrary to what it is.
Alright, after examining the gators, I will walk a short ways away, sit down heavily, and take a short rest.
Okay.
And use Arcane Recovery because I blew through more than half of my spell slots.
These were some tough
I'm
creatures.
skinning gators.
Roll a survival check with advantage. Karg will come back if you ask for his assistance.
Oh no, I blew through exactly half of my spell slots.
I want meat. I'll take some of the skin if I can, but I want meat.
Okay.
I want to ritualistically eat these fuckers.
Ritualistically, ooh.
How long of a short rest are you wanting to spend?
I thought it was an hour.
An hour is for a normal short rest. If you want to extend it, you can get more with essentially be taking a second short rest. You'd only spend hit
assuming-
points for a short rest, but it would give you the chance to get the meat and the skin.
Do these look like the crocs that we saw on the island in the first place?
Yeah,
they
like
they look like them, yes.
Then
But
I'd
when you
take
were-
an exceptionally long one then.
what about that big one? Does it look like them?
Hold on. Yes, go ahead.
He
Will hit
blinked
dice
out.
for me.
I will do that for you. No worries. And what did you say, Matt?
That really big one we saw from the banks of the mainland, did that resemble any of these huge ones?
Resembled it, yes.
Was that one?
Do these look smaller than it?
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say yes if we were able to see it from mainland.
Yeah, but I didn't know, like, not being able to actually see how to judge that.
Let me roll that. Karg did not take any damage, but I will add that to your HP.
That's what a healer wishes to do, I'm pretty sure.
He wants that. Alright, let's see. Oh, good shit, good shit. Oh my gosh.
2 and you're back to full,
Cheshires.
Cheshire.
Crying.
Cheshire.
How good did I roll?
One hit die is bigger
You rolled a
than
12
two
because
of
you accidentally
mine.
rolled for Karg, and then you rolled a 13.
Dope.
Yeah, take that.
Oh, sweetie.
That's still
No, wait, hold on.
a lot of his HP.
That's
I
actually really good
know.
right there.
Excuse me.
I know, that's why I said, oh, sweetie.
That's the way it is.
No,
of
you know what?
Wizards and sorcerers.
I'll retract that last one. I was higher than I thought I was. I forgot I got healed a little bit.
You're fine.
I rolled 2 hit dice and recovered 10 hit points.
Add it to your sheet.
I can't roll dick. But currently, I don't really give a shit because I need to eat these fuckers.
You're fine. With the assistance of Karg to... you're not getting the meat first. You're getting the meat second because you're
Naturally.
skinning them first. You're able to get the harder outer shell carved off, and then once you've gotten that, you can get into the meat, which there's a lot of meat, but for the bigger ones, you do notice that running down the spine and somewhat down the shoulders of this creature, there's that well, not that, there are yellowish white fungal veins that are
What?
running
What?
down it.
Yeah, Elisha kind of like slaps it out of your like mouth as you try and bite into it, and she says,
Wait, what?
No, she's not eating it yet. She's noticing this as she's
"Oh, I
preparing
thought
to
she was
carve
like
it.
going in for the chomp." My
No!
apologies.
She's not
No,
gonna
no,
eat
no.
raw meat!
She cooks it. She has class.
Yeah, I don't know how angry she is right now.
How angry? No, when I say
No.
ritualistically, I mean you're gonna capture dance in a circle around cooking meat.
Yes.
Respect that. I can respect that. Elisha's like, and take
Yes.
a note.
Of course. By this point, it's around noon, just so you're aware.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We've been
Wait,
walking
can I
jungle for a
inspect this
while.
fucking line?
Yeah, when I say it's a line, I mean it's vein-like and a little bit overgrown more towards the spine area.
Okay,
Like
so this
patches.
is gross, but it's something I can do. What happens when I cut it open?
You cut it open and you're able to see the inside of it, and again, it's fungal-like. So when you cut it open, it's like looking into the inside of like a mushroom. There's thicker, almost blackened sections of it, as well as more white on the inside than on the outside.
Elisha,
Yes.
probably gonna want to see this.
I go over and I look at it.
You can roll a nature check if you wish.
Both of us, or just her?
Both of you.
Okay. I'll take that.
With the 17, with the Arcana check before, you had an idea. Seeing the cut open inside of it, you recognize the mushroom, or rather the fungal growth. It's not a mushroom, it's a fungal growth, as a parasitic fungus, known as a mind rot fungi.
Whoa, jeez.
They're not native to this area at all. This is something you'd find more on the Corrupt Isles, where most of the things there try and kill you. And usually it's something more for
You said mind rot?
mind rot, yes. And the reason why it's even known about is because it's known for latching onto small creatures. It's not usually adept at being able to take over creatures with larger
The
bodies.
ability to teleport in and out of our plane of existence.
It does give that ability rarely. Like it's a 1 in 100 chance.
Okay, so we have two of them, so that's 100, 10,000? 10,000.
Means there's 101,998 more that are still affected with this thing.
You said it's native to the where, Guru?
Corrupt Isles.
The Corrupt Isles. Where everything there, for one reason or another, is dangerous, likely either venomous or poisonous, and just generally is unkind.
So either they migrated.
Everything there is toxic. You're a horrible person. You're never going anywhere. Being toxic and yelling at you and crap.
So it either made
Feelings
it
are hurt.
Oh, no.
triggered. It either made its way from the Corrupt Isles to here,
Unkind.
Which,
or
considering how inland this is, unlikely.
somehow, some way, the mind rot made its way here, or third option, and I'm willing to believe this more than anything because fuck, someone bought it here.
I would concur with the third option.
And just so you guys are aware, the way that this tends to work is with the mind rot fungi. From what you've read, it's something that you have to ingest the fungus itself, as small creatures will eat it, thinking it's just food, be infected, and eventually essentially become puppeted by the fungi.
So it's possible that these things ate something that had already been infected and got infected themselves.
Possibly.
But that still doesn't explain how it got here. The main problem.
Right. But it does.
I will at this point get up from my
Meditation.
meditation,
Mhm.
and I'll be like, "So, doctor, what are you working on over there?"
Disgusting, and I'm adding shit to my fucking shit list. If I find the bastard who did this, I'm taking his skull.
Boulder to assume he has a skull left.
Did what?
Tampering and things like this.
It's just they're just alligators, aren't they?
There's mind rot in it.
a very deadly type of fungus that literally takes over your
Oh.
mind.
That. Ooh.
That's not indigenous to this area.
Specifically, it is found on the Corrupt Isles. It begs the question how, therefore, it came to be in this region.
That means the meat's not edible. Oh, man!
Oh no, do not eat this, please. Please do not eat this. You have seen firsthand the results of doing so.
Anything that has the word
Is that what let
rock
those alligators
in it.
like teleport and crap?
Yes, that is a very
Like-
rare side effect.
Chris, you're
of the
going a little
fungus.
robotic, by the way.
Oh, am I, son of a bitch? Hang
Now
on.
you're fine.
Great, yeah, when I cuss, it's fine. Fuck it. I moved my phone too, so that might have helped. Because apparently my headset likes to react to my mobile device. Shit.
Yeah, now you're fine.
I'm making a purse, or excuse me, a bag out of these fucking bastard skins.
She's making a tote.
Exactly. The fuck are you doing? I'm making boots. Bite me.
So we've got a fungus that's really dangerous. It's not from around here. That's infected the really big alligators. Earlier, we came across some plants that really shouldn't have been able to grow around here, but are here nonetheless.
Yep. Next thing we're gonna find out is that crocodiles aren't indigenous to this area. Ah, I'm gonna murder someone. Slowly.
This is unnatural. I don't like it. Stating the obvious, I know. Don't laugh.
Not laughing. Just pissed and bleeding.
Still?
I would assume that those teeth marks still haven't fully closed. Because I still am
Healing-
missing 20 bits of health.
Oh, yep, yeah. He, like, motions to you like,
Don't
should I-
use it.
Mm, mm.
If we run into something and you've already used it, then I'll axe your leg.
I need that.
She's holding her axe towards him to keep him, like, from touching her.
Mm.
I can go all day, big man.
I'll kind of get down, kneel next to Alash, and be like, "So, do you think this was like an experiment gone wrong? Do you think maybe this is some kind of ongoing operation?"
I believe this is a very successful experimentation.
Is it successful?
If I were the kind of person who didn't want people coming to my island, or at the very least, dealing with them without having to get my own hands dirty, I would most likely employ such methods. A
That's
bit
fair.
grisly for my taste, but that's just me. I can't speak to the person who made them like this.
That's fair. So, do you think it's just one person who did this? Do you think maybe? I'm just wondering because we haven't seen any other signs of, say,
Humanoid.
intelligent life or civilization, lack of a better word.
They could just be doing an experiment to just sow chaos. Because remember what the hell was happening with those giants back at the old city?
What
Who
was
was
happening
there
back
for
there?
She's referring to Elisha when she says this.
What happened back
Difficult
in the old
to
city?
Tell. Many things. We'll tell you along the way.
Footnote version. We fought what, four giants.
4 giants, 6 axe beaks, 5 giant boars, and 5 scarecrows.
The
Yeah.
scarecrows were the worst of them all.
Good. She pulls a crocodile tooth out of her side. Reward. Lovely.
Did you ever figure out what caused those things to be there?
I take one out
Nope.
of my arm.
Best guess I had was that it was scarecrows, but that would make sense for the axe beaks and the boars, not for the giants. The giants could also have affected the axe beaks and the boars, but that doesn't explain
There's
the
a
scarecrows.
lot of shit that's going nuts here and everywhere.
It almost seems like. Nah, I'm gonna sound like a conspiracist.
Say it. No idea is crazy after I just found out that a crocodile could teleport.
It's almost like organized chaos.
Oh, good. So I'm not the only one thinking it.
Yeah, I'm thinking it too, but that doesn't make sense. It's nature has a set way of doing things. It
You
doesn't
remember
just.
that sorcerer back home. One who made sorts of crazy shit happen on accident.
Vaguely. But didn't he turn himself into a plant once?
Yeah. I'm
That's the
wondering if it
bitch.
might be something along these. He wasn't a bitch!
I know he wasn't, but he once almost caught me on fire.
In your defense, he did say to back off before he used a spell.
In my defense, I didn't realize he was going to just blow up. Fire came everywhere. I get what you're saying, but
I'm saying it's insane, and that it might be some disruption, potentially, of things that are supposed to be in check and balance.
Okay, add a game really fast. Why did we come to this island again? We knew there was something suspicious, right?
There was
Yeah.
a giant crocodile that we saw that has been fucking around with shit.
That we still haven't encountered yet. Like, that means there's potentially a gargantuan crocodile somewhere.
I don't like the idea of that, by the way.
Nah, I don't like that either. It's not good, lads. It's not good at all. We
No,
were
especially
almost
considering-
effed up by 3 large and 2 huge. I don't want to deal with 1 gargantuan, which is
Granted-
probably going to be 1.
How close were we to
Yeah,
water,
exactly.
Guru?
you're
We're
right,
right
next
next to water.
A stream. I'm talking like the water, like the
The lake?
Yeah, like truly.
You're at least an hour and a half to 2 hours away from the water, depending on which way you go.
Cheshire just goes, like, the first words he's spoken today, he just goes, I have an idea.
Okay, and that idea is...
Skip a rock.
Oh my... It's worth a shot.
What?
The little girl was talking about how she kept skipping a rock and something kept talking to her because the rock would come back and speak with it. And apparently there's a legend about it. So, what's the worst that can fucking happen?
I'm on my feet as I hear her say that. Like, just absolute deadpan face of, you just said that, didn't you? You really just
She is being
actually said that.
sarcastic. You can
doesn't
see
care.
she's being sarcastic.
Fate does not care
as
whether
she
you're
says-
sarcastic or not.
As she says,
Wait,
what's the
wait,
worst that could happen?
don't.
Cheshire just stands up and starts walking towards the water and goes, alright.
Do not throw a stone yet. Okay, last time we jumped into a situation, you guys all ended up getting bitten almost in half by alligators. Let's calm
I'm
down.
fucking fine.
Really? Because it didn't look like it when you were getting chomped up. And
I
it's not just about you.
took minimal
Also look
damage.
at- Also look at Ellie
Mm.
and me and Alasha. All right. So let's.
We've taken a rest, we've healed up a bit.
And I'm
Ellie has
saying
not.
let's figure out a plan before we throw a rock and possibly something that will kill us.
It's either we summon it to kill us, or we wait for it to kill the town.
Can we talk about this for a few minutes?
Do you really have a plan to deal with a potentially gargantuan crocodile, even if we do rest up fully?
Well, we
Me?
can certainly talk about it. We'll never know. Take it a moment and plan something out. Okay,
I'm
so
willing to give him a few minutes.
I've given it the whole day, waiting for someone to give an actual fucking idea. And so far I've heard nothing, really.
To be fair,
So-
no one was really asking about ideas. We were just walking and trying to find the big son
That
of a
was-
gun.
we
is what
thought
I'm
it might
about
have
to
just
do.
been an alligator. There's signs that there's more to this than we thought. So let's take a moment before we summon a giant alligator and take a
You're
moment.
acting like there's even a chance he'll do anything. It probably won't.
Tell that to the little girl who disappeared.
She didn't disappear.
He's talking about the tail.
Did.
The one on the tail did, but that's a tail. The girl actually that comes down here and skips a rock every day is actually pretty fine and dandy at the moment.
From what I can tell, skipping a stone won't summon the alligator. The alligator seems like a byproduct of whatever the hell is in that stone, or talking through it.
Well, I may not be the smartest guy around, but the fact that you can summon a stone and randomly start talking to something tells me that there's something not good about it. So again, let's take a few minutes, and instead of just doing something, let's make a plan. Let's decide if we're going to stay here or we're going to go rest up somewhere.
The only thing we could do is take the day and go sleep.
Or we can decide
Which-
if we think there might be something
Honestly,
on the island.
Hey, honestly, leaving this island without killing this alligator is not my favorite idea, because something tells me all we just did was piss it off by killing some of its kin.
I didn't say leave the island. I said rest up.
That's what we just did.
Except for Ellie, who's been carving.
I'm
Which
fine.
And the fact that Karg has basically spent most of his strength on this last fight.
I'll be alright for another fight. I just need to pace myself a little bit better. That's the only thing I need to do.
So we need to decide, are we going to investigate the island further, or do we want to take care of the alligator and go away? Because if something has been messing with the animals and stuff on this island, we can take care of that, then that means that the problem won't rise again.
We should ensure that this does not continue.
I
If
agree.
whoever is on this island has managed to do this much already, I do not enjoy imagining what they could wreak if they had more time, more resources.
Exactly. Next time it'll be 2 or 3 gigantic alligators, and maybe this
Which
time
is
they
why I
won't.
just want to fucking get it over with, honestly.
You
I don't
two
think
have
he's asking for.
assholes in both of your problems. We don't know if anyone's on this island, so we have no leads to investigate, nor do we even know if skipping a rock will do anything, because you are not like either in the tail or the little girl that is actually skipping the rock.
I had an idea I was going to suggest before he decided to possibly summon a demon or whatever. I don't know.
Spit it out.
Okay, so the plant that attacked me earlier came from caves. There's a peak not too far away from at the center of the island. If I were an evil madman trying to do experiments, a cave far and away through miles of jungle and my evil experiments would be a great place to set up shop.
Here's the main problem with that. We don't know what's in the forest between here and the peak.
We didn't know it was on the island. We decided to come attack the alligator.
He's got a point there, but look,
I'm not
listen.
saying-
We're not going to take the whole day to discuss this. What we can do is take another hour, let Ellie breathe. I'm going to work on bringing all this leather together. No meat. Sorry, Ellie. I know you wanted to eat the big ones, but
I
the little ones at
honestly
least.
don't know if you should even take the leather.
I would leave this shit all here. Because, honestly, I think we wasted our times cutting the animal up. I know you like to do it for fun and all, but
It's
holy
culture.
shit, it's culture, but it takes up time
And
when
it's-
there's legit. We need to figure out why the town is getting bombarded with lightning before it gets worse.
Cheshire, do
and
you
spending
understand that it was
3
a
hours
rest for
doing it.
everyone else other than me? Is that what you're missing here?
But now your husband's about to make us spend another hour waiting so you can rest up.
Against my will.
Of course.
I never said I wanted to rest. Now we can either get up and do something, or I can lose my fucking temper again. Because I'm
Easy.
tired of talking.
Easy. We can't
Cheshire-
all lose our tempers at each other.
Cheshire kind of just looks dumbfounded.
Listen. We've all got good ideas here. Listen. Which Which is closer, the beach or the mountain?
Can I gauge that?
From where you currently are, roll a nature check.
I'd rather go to the peak, honestly. I agree with the snow dude. Because makes sense for an area that you'd be able to shoot lightning off of, right?
So we had kind of pauses and takes a moment. North. Take a little bit more jungle. We can make our way through. Climb the mountain.
Does Ellie look bloodied? I'm curious, by the way.
Not anymore. She just looks pissed off. Well, she's got some blood. She's still bleeding, but she looks less damaged than when she first rolled out of the croc's mouth.
Here's the thing, though. We leave with her hurt. She's gonna get dropped like she got dropped with him the other day, and she points at Snow. We've seen Ellie when she's not healed. She gets dropped. And if she gets dropped, that's gonna expend your resources quicker.
I'm aware.
So it's gonna fuck us in the long run.
So we take an hour. Let her recuperate, with bandage her wound. We don't have
And
any
while we're on
potions.
the island, we're gonna say this. Can we make the rule of no more skinning or wasting time? Can we make that rule?
Skinning, I can agree with. The
see if we
things
can do
upon
anything
this
about it.
island are not ones that I would necessarily recommend taking pieces from. If
The only
only
reason you
they
found
shall
out that
be.
there was mine rot in it was because I was skinning it in the first place.
I already knew it was tainted by something. I only knew not what it was specifically.
And I don't give a shit about that. I just know we're wasting sunlight.
I skin
Which,
while you
honestly-
people rest. I don't understand the issue here.
We
I'm fine
will
with going.
be butt fucked if it gets nighttime here. You realize that? If lightning strikes here, where are we gonna go?
Does lightning strike on the island?
We don't
Honestly,
know.
I don't want to find out. If we
What
can,
time
Exactly.
does it look?
noon, as I mentioned. Look, if we can at least get to the mountain, if we need to, we can hole up in the mountain to hide ourselves away. Preferably, we get to the beach for when our friend comes around. We don't want him waiting on his boat for us to show up and getting struck by lightning for waiting.
Then we're wasting daylight. She will start walking towards the peak.
Sit your ass down.
Make me.
Cheshire will stand up and stand next to Karg. You're dead weight when you're hurt. Sit the fuck down.
Coming from the one who stood in the fucking rain and got struck by 3 bolts of lightning. I
When
am
we didn't
allowed
have
to be
time
like
to
this.
spend. We
I will
have
be
time.
fine.
We have to be on our A game to do this. Like you guys tried telling me. Those things hurt us badly, and they were little ones. Something big comes.
It'll
I need you to be actually not get dropped immediately. All right?
I can only heal so many times. Please.
Fine, fine.
1 hour. And then we go to the peak. See if there's a cave or something. Maybe
Then we run back to the shore.
we get our asses back to shore. Even if it's plenty of time before, better to be near the shore. Maybe we can try the skipping rock thing. Doubtful it'll do anything, but it might be worth trying. I don't know if they mention anyone else skipping rocks, but that'll be for near sundown. Alright?
We
Can
need
we
to
all
get there
agree on
by
that?
sundown anyway.
Yeah, that's
So-
what I meant. Can we all agree on this?
Sounds fun.
Alasha?
I agree.
Alright. Now you, points to Ellie.
Mm.
Sit down. Let me try and patch your wounds a little bit so we can actually get something done with this. Alright? I want you to be able to swing your sword and cleave through heads just as much as you do. But I want you to do it without feeling like you're going to be rolled over by the next night. Alright? Good.
I think I'm gonna scout ahead a little.
Alright?
I'm not letting him leave. I'm not. As he's scouting ahead. I'm following him, and I'm not letting him get 60 feet
Not
from the
with a
party.
nat 20 stealth point.
Holy shit!
I'm
Roll
paying
stealth.
attention.
Yeah, he sees you.
Yeah.
He sees where you're going.
Yeah.
It's Karg
Yeah.
is also going to call and say, Try not to go more than 150 feet. We need to be able to see you in case something happens, alright?
Yeah, because if you get bit by another one because he managed to sneak up on you, we can't help you. It automatically brought my ass down.
Just,
It's better to stay together right now, politely. You came with us. Get back to the fucking group.
please.
I don't want you getting jumped.
I don't need. Again, I have a limited strength pool to draw from, and I'm doing my best to help you. Please do your best to help me. Just a little ways. I understand.
I'm not going to go to the mountain and back. I'm just going a little ahead, walking
How
around.
far ahead?
Around.
Just give us a guess on distance so we know how far you are in case you
100
scream.
feet. Is that going to be a problem?
No.
Okay.
I said 150 feet. 100 feet's
And
fine.
I walk away.
Alright. He gives a little nod, points to not Elisha. Can you help? No, actually, yeah, he points to Elisha. Can you actually show me a few things about this while we're here? I need to understand it better. Because again, this is against everything me and my God stand for, so anything you can explain to me will help me.
Certainly.
And I will show him all that I know about it.
Alright. And while that's going on, while Ellie's taking her short rest, I'm going to say that's a good place to call the session for today.
Yeah.
So yeah, what'd you guys think of the Gators?
They were terrible,
God damn, that's
but
awful.
also awesome.
They were good.
Yeah, I'd been considering a few things before you guys even got here. I'm like, you know what would be interesting? Throwing
Wait, hang on.
something
Let's
that
look at the midnight now that I think about it.
you guys are gonna expect, and then just a tiny little.
Fucking Blinkgator, you dick!
To be fair, them blinking is technically bad for them because of
Yeah,
the fact
'cause
that
I
they
mean, they
immediately
don't.
lose the grapple.
Yeah, they don't grapple you anymore, so you're not restrained.
No
Exactly.
grapple.
They also lose opportunity attack
Correct.
chances and such.
Yes.
Imagine if they blinked back and they were automatically still attached to you.
Imagine if they blinked and dragged you with them.
Oof.
And then they left you in the astral plane or whatever. Wherever
Like
you
zero plane bucks.
No!
ethereal plane. Thank you.
No worries. Nah, the thing that would have been more terrible is if it had blinked and then blinked underwater.
No! That's awful! Leave me alone!
Yeah, no worries. I had
Luckily,
read up on Blink before.
blinking only gives you so much movement when you change.
10
It's like
feet.
within 10 feet of where you were.
Which 10 feet underwater is
explains a
still
lot.
10 feet underwater. Which is
Yeah.
No, you don't want to go 10 feet underwater. That's not a place where you can breathe because you're underwater. You are in danger of being suffocated. That being said, you guys did very well through the combat. You guys were able to rat-a-tat-tat your way through it and cleaved off 2 jaws to find out more about this weird stuff going on here.
Guru, so after seeing a little bit about these guys, would I have gleaned any information, resistances, or weaknesses?
Roll another Arcana check. We'll say this is for what you learned during the short rest.
Okay.
Or rather, during the rest that Ellie's taking.
Oh my god, I'm getting nothing.
Guys, you want to know how you can tell Cheshire doesn't completely hate Snap?
Because
No.
he's caring about him.
He's
Because
talking,
he's caring and being insistent?
and he's talking to him.
No, because he didn't let him walk. Because he actually
yeah.
didn't want him to walk off. If he just hated him, he'd just be like, "All right, yeah."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He
But-
cares.
Well, doesn't
He
care.
cares
He
deeply.
just doesn't hate yet.
Yes.
Like
Yes!
it's the bridge of like when Kaleido first walked up to him,
Right.
except a little bit behind that.
A little bit.
Because Cheshire's not used to super sassy in the way he is,
Yeah.
so he's just like,
Not used to who? Me?
You being sassy, but at the same time, he's like, I like you enough to say, don't go out of the range for where we can approach and help you.
Yeah.
It's a very Cheshire thing. It's a very Cheshire way of saying, I like you. Stop being stupid and let me like you.
Bias is still curious about the dumbfounded fucking expression, but I'm too
it's
too
mo- it's
inside.
just just like he just stares kind of and tilts his head.
It's like a dog.
Can I roll insight on that?
No. I'm going to say no on that because I still got to
Alright.
give you your Arcana stuff.
Uh huh.
Based off your Arcana roll of 12.
Of 12.
Is it to dig in that dagger a little bit more?
Yeah,
No, it's not a dagger to dig in.
Add
It's just-
insult to injury.
No. It's enough to let you know that gators don't have any real resistances, so far as you can tell. They do have a strong hide,
Mm-hmm.
which is good. You know, it'd be good if you were able to make armor out of it, but obviously, if you're not taking the skin, you can't do that.
I didn't think the skin was infected. I thought it was just the meat.
Elisha
I
doesn't trust
said
these
meat,
things.
but she doesn't trust the meat
I don't trust
Meat
anything.
skin.
and the skin. I know what I meant. You know what I meant. We all know what I meant. So you don't get anything else really from it, but you're aware that if you want to just change frost, lightning, acid, whatever you want to do, it'll still do damage.
What? Elisha,
Yes.
or not Elisha, but Mad. Logically
Yes.
speaking, you would know that the leather is not dangerous because you have to ingest it.
I know you have to ingest the meat in order for it
No,
to be
you have to
dangerous.
ingest the fungus for the fungus to affect you.
Well, it has to get into your body. And if
Yeah.
you, inhale while wearing this stuff, I honestly don't know if it wouldn't.
If you know specifically that you have to ingest it, that means it has to enter your digestive tract.
Do you guys wait? Question: do you guys know? Can you guys guess why Cheshire was dumbfounded at it? The situation.
If I had to guess, it's because she probably hasn't been angry at him before like that.
First time he was upset with her.
Yeah.
The first time Cheshire legit was upset with a person in the party, two specifically her. He's never been upset with anybody before, but in that moment he was just kind of upset.
And suddenly he was like, "Wait,
What the fuck is
what is
this?
this feeling?"
No, he wasn't dumbfounded himself. He was dumbfounded at her of what she was saying. Like he just straight up was like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
She's getting pissed off at the waiting, pissed off at the arguing, and pissed off at herself for not taking this thing down quicker. Because you can watch her get tenser the more you and Snow kept going back and forth. There was no need to roll for it.
No need to what?
Roll
You need to
for it.
roll anything for it.
It's Cheshire's mind. It's the little sibling jumping in saying, "Stop fighting!" when the older siblings are fighting, and it's just like it just makes it worse. Like
See, and from Snow's point of view, we kind of rushed into the fight with the Gators, and so if we had set it up a little better, if we'd taken a bit more time to figure it out, things might have turned out differently. We might not have taken much damage. So he's trying to be like, look, let's not just jump into crap, or else we're gonna get killed.
Cheshire was fine with debating with him because that's honestly fine. It's when Ellie came in and was just fucking upset for no reason in his mind. He was just like,
It's
"Alright,
back and forth
that's
shit that she
stupid."
does not like.
And also, he was upset. Honestly, it's just we're wasting time. We're wasting time. We're wasting time for that hour or 2 hours we had.
I mean,
But
we
now
spent
it's
an
like-
hour rest, but
Then it was like, well, now we kind of have to rest so she doesn't fucking get dropped like she has before.
He got dropped last time because he has 4 attacks on each turn.
and because
Yet those gators can still out DPS him possibly.
No. Ironically not.
The ones we just fought, you're saying. I'm talking about other ones.
El Grande.
El Grande!
Yeah. No
Diablo!
kidding.
So if something can out DPS him,
There's also-
you're fine.
I don't know if Cheshire should, but I can say Elisha for this one. Probably roll insight to figure this one out.
Okay.
Because I don't know if Cheshire would care enough to look into it.
At this point, for an hour,
Nope, I'm rolling hot today.
Yeah, man. You're doing
Something's
great.
wrong.
At this point, for an hour, Cheshire's back is against a tree with the mask on.
I meant when she got pissed off in the first place.
And Grim, I'll DM you something.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Dawn, can you roll that for Carb for me as well, since he would be fucking bandaging her?
Insight.
She's scared. She's terrified, actually, and she hates it.
Okay.
Because I think this is actually the first time she's felt fear.
In a long ass time.
Because you were like almost killed, or
It's the thought of something almost took her out, and now there's something bigger that they're trying to find,
fair enough.
as well as whoever managed to cause this.
Fair enough.
That was our 10th episode, right?
When what?
Actually, more than that.
This one was a 10 or 11.
Oh no. Oh,
It's-
buddy.
It's like 15 or 16.
15? Yeah.
If not, almost 20.
Friends.
Let me look.
Wait, I'm pulling. I've got it right here. This would be episode 19.
Ah. So, the answer is 18 episodes. I have not been unconscious yet.
Yet.
I don't know if I've been knocked unconscious or not. I'm losing track.
You were knocked
are we
unconscious
counting-
technically twice.
When he gets levels of exhaustion and passes out, or
No,
just
not
combat?
that.
No, he
Not
means
that.
like damage.
And I've
knocked
never
out.
gotten knocked out from levels of exhaustion. I've just fallen asleep. That's just me choosing to fall asleep.
Yep. That being said, for everyone watching, obviously I got to give you guys a little sneak peek as to them discussing their characters, which is always such a wonderful thing to hear you guys talk about your characters, because they're all so good and I love them so much.
Oh, thank you.
You guys are always so trying to think as deep as you can into them. It's just so good. Thank you for that. For everyone who is watching this from YouTube, if you like this video, leave us a thumbs up. Let us know what you liked about it with a comment, or if you think we can improve on something, let us know that too. Hit the subscribe button if you want to keep up with the content, and hit the bell so that you'll be notified when I post these. I swear I'm getting better. I promise. I promise I'm getting better. If you notice the What Team Comp logo that we currently have, that was made by Jewel Score. If you want to see more of his stuff, you can actually go to his Twitter at Jewel Score, which is spelled exactly as it sounds, one word. And he's an awesome person. Give him some love. He deserves it. And if you want to watch these streams when they happen, we stream all of my stuff either Sunday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I might do more in the future, but we got to see how life pans out for me and for everyone else, as everyone else should do. And if you want to follow it, it's at twitch.tv/whatteamcomp, all one word. And we'd be glad to see you there. And until next time, we're What Team Comp, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
PTSD.
Oh.